What up, peeps? Welcome to the Kisscapades Podcast. I'm your host, John Telewa, aka the Kiss Bandit. And in this show, we explore the key elements that shape our fulfilling existence, from health and well-being to financial success, meaningful relationships, and the pursuit of happiness. We cover it all. Our guests include experts, professionals, and everyday individuals who have remarkable stories to tell. Tune in to learn practical tips, gain valuable insights, and discover strategies for personal growth and transformation. Whether you're seeking to improve your health, build your wealth, enhance relationships, or find lasting happiness, we got you covered. Welcome to today's episode. Why are you being so serious? So another special episode with a very special guest, of course. And, it's about time. It was about time.
Right?
Yeah, because I didn't know you're back in Nairobi.
I know, right? I have moved everywhere, to be honest.
No. Hold on. We're getting to that. So just tell the people who you are, what you do, and then we'll just pick up from where we left.
Hi, guys. My name is Wairimu Mutinda, but everybody who knows me calls me Nisha. I love that name. I really do. I need you to ask me why I like that name later, though.
Not now.
Not now. I love the name Nisha. It's literally me. But yeah, I am a journalist by profession. That's what I went to school to do. But then again, as of now, I am a healthcare expert. I'm in the medical industry, let me say that. I got into that space recently and I love it. And if I shared with you my CV with you today, you'd be like, oh my goodness, I've literally done everything,
Yeah.
So much. So yeah, I am everything in one bowl. Let me say that.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm Nisha. Hi, everyone.
That's Nisha. Welcome to the show. Last time when we did the episode, we were doing it outdoors at Art Cafe. We still did quite an amazing episode.
I know.
And now when you reflect back to it, what do you think?
I need you to delete it. Mr. John Telewa.
I've reached out enough times and I have to keep ignoring that.
Oh my God.
No.
Oh my God.
But hold on. But here's the thing. I think, and I'll also tell you something about even my Instagram.
Yeah.
I never delete anything.
Yeah.
So that you can never use anything against me in future.
Yeah.
Because who knows, in the next 15 years, we're going to be in some positions where...
Yeah, that's true. But you know what?
Yeah.
I met you when I was, I think, 19 years old.
Yeah.
I am freaking 25 now.
You're 25?
I just turned 25 3 months ago.
Oh, hold on. Wait, do you feel old?
I do.
Really?
I do. Do I feel old? I'm not sure yet. But this is how I categorize my life, yeah?
Because I remember how you felt then.
Yeah.
And how naive you express yourself and everything.
Oh, how do you think I was then? Was I too naive?
No.
Really?
You just behaved how a 19-year-old is supposed to behave.
That's...
the youngest person I've had on the podcast was last year and she was 16.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's so cool. I was 19 years old when he first met me. And I was trying to figure out life. I was trying to, get myself out there, but I didn't know how to do it. And I remember I reached out to you and I was freaking 19.
Yeah.
I'm 25 right now. I am so proud of myself. I have done everything, let me tell you.
Hey. Life has just taken too many different directions with you.
It has. And I'm so glad it has.
So where do we start from?
Where do we start? What do you want to start from?
So 19, of course, we do the podcast episode. And then you decide you'll never talk to me again, of course. For whatever reasons, I do not know. But I think you moved, because you were still kind of trying to figure out a position.
Yeah.
And I think after a few months or either 1 year, I saw you getting into radio.
Yeah.
And I was just like, you know what, this is actually really nice because it's something you are talking about. You're talking about either setting up your own podcast or doing something closely related to podcasting. Then you got on radio and I was like, you know what, this is actually
Yeah.
Really, really nice.
Yeah, because from a young age, I always knew that I wanted to be a journalist, but I never thought, like, radio had never come to my head. You know, I always thought of I'm going to be an anchor, I'm going to be on TV.
Yeah.
That's it. That's where my mind was limited until I got approached. This is the most random way I got approached. Okay. I remember when I met you, I was working let me just say, at a club. And I was working at a club. I was a host. I was a hostess. I was dancing at the club. I was doing the most. I was living my life to the
Yeah.
fullest, okay?
Yeah.
And I remember randomly, I met my then boss, okay, at the club. And it was my boss and a bunch of other guys, you know, and I got to talking, you know, at the club, how the vibe is, you
Yeah.
know, people are just chilling, they're having fun. And they were all so amazed, like, what are you doing here? You sound so educated. Are you
Yes.
working here or do you own the place? I remember so many people asking me that. And they were like, the next day, somebody randomly called me and they were like, I want to do an interview with you. You have not escaped my mind. I was given your number by so and so. I want to do an interview with you. Just come straight to the studio. I did. I was still in uni doing my journalism degree.
Okay.
And of course, so I go to the interview and they were like, you know what? Let me put what's it called? The thing you put the whatever up. I was like, talk. And I
The
spoke.
mixer, like the
Yeah.
level just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like talk. And I talk. I
Yeah.
spoke. I spoke for hours. We did 4-hour show and they were like, you're hired
Oh, like immediately.
immediately. And that's just how I stopped working at the club.
That's
Imagine.
nice.
And everything elevated itself from there.
So how did life just transform? Because I remember when you were pursuing were you studying when you met me?
Exactly.
You're studying
I was, yeah.
in
those
Nairobi
big-
though? Or?
Yes, I was studying in Nairobi, but it was a back and forth.
Ah, yeah,
Yes, it was a back and forth.
So now you had to go to coast.
No,
Where was it?
Now
Wait,
that's
where
in
was the
Kisumu.
radio?
The radio is in Kisumu.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
It's been let me tell you something. I'm a Sagittarius, and one thing about us, we don't sit down. We need,
Clearly.
yeah.
Clearly.
we feel the need to move around.
You have to be.
Oh, I have
On the go.
because now that is where the times where I have not moved around, I've always I have some sort of depression. That I
Hold on. Just keep going. Keep
that
going. I just
some
wanna-
sort of depression that I don't understand where it's from, you know. But yeah,
If you don't move around.
if I don't move around, if I don't travel, if I'm just seated at one place, you're killing me. You're killing me.
So what happens
literally.
when you get married?
I can't.
You have to move around with the husband and kids.
I don't want to get married. It's not in my books. It's not in my
We have another one, guys. We have another one. Another one again.
I mean, it's not. Why is it such a? You know, I don't understand.
We'll get to that.
Okay,
Okay, we'll get to
please,
that. We'll go to
please.
that. We'll go to that. Okay, so now, of course, you moved to Kisumu, I guess, permanently, kind of, right?
Yes.
And then you start this radio journey, and I could see kind of like your progress every now and then like all of a sudden, like it just slowed down or you stopped. But I think like radio did give you like more life, meaning, and direction.
Exactly. And
Yeah,
it
so-
opened so many doors for me. And I remember when I started doing radio. So on radio, you start by doing the night shows. The night shows, from the night shows, you go to the, maybe they'll put you on the evening show. Okay? The evening show, maybe from 4, where, not in the evening, I think, what is it called? No, the afternoon show. Yeah? Where people don't listen so much.
Yeah,
Or, okay?
everyone is just busy. Everyone is just
Yes.
busy.
And then after that, they're going to put you on the evening show. Okay. And then after that, they're going to put you on the morning show where they're sure there's somebody listening, where they're sure they're going to get the ads, where they're sure you are money.
Yeah.
And I didn't get that. I remember every step of the way. I started on the night show and then I did the afternoon show, then the evening show. And the guys I was working with, these are 40-year-olds, people who have been in the business for so long,
Yeah.
you know? And they're like, oh my goodness, this girl is really coming in, you know? And with that, it just opened doors for me. I was able to connect with a lot of people. I met a lot of people.
I saw you doing your networking
you
and
know,
everything.
I loved it. I loved every bit of it. But I get bored.
Also, you got bored.
I get bored.
Well, okay, hold on. How long were the working hours so that I just put this into context?
4 hours, you're done. 4 hours. You need
I don't understand how people just like, just say like, have you ever asked a doctor if they're always waking up in the morning, like, hooray, I'm so excited to go to work today? Where people are crying, they're in pain, you have to do an operation, other people are dying.
Yeah.
Have you ever asked yourself if, like, they go to work because they're excited?
No, you know what? That's their choice. Why don't they want to be happy?
Who would want a doctor to quit medicine just to go and
Exactly. So
seek happiness?
So if you're miserable, maybe that's why they're there. So they're okay with that.
I have friends who are doctors, so you've had, quit your job, go do something that makes you happy.
Oh, I am not.
So you just got bored with the job.
I got really
4 hours.
bored.
I think 4 hours is fair.
It's fair. And let me tell you, I had opportunities like at the time because I love earning money. For me, I don't cut cost. I get another job.
And especially at that age, I'm guessing these opportunities are there. And
Yeah. So I had like 4 more jobs at the time. So
Really?
I had that was my main income, and then I ventured into digital marketing. I ventured into
slow down. We have time. Don't rush anything. So wait. So you literally just got bored of the radio job?
I did. I just got bored, but I didn't.
Because I know why do you think other people are able to just do it for like so long? Like Caroline Mutuku is like one of the icons in the country, and she did it for like probably, I don't know, more than 15 years. Probably.
I think millennials and Gen X are very different people.
I'm millennial.
You are?
Yeah.
Could you stay at a job for like 40 years?
For
40 years?
40, I can't do 40 because my brain just operates differently. But I've always been doing like my freelance things. So my thing is a bit different, but I think it's not abnormal for people to just go to the regular job every single. There's nothing wrong.
No, for me, I think there's something wrong. You don't have passion for anything else except that's the only thing you do. And it's I don't understand it, to be honest. And then the worst thing, the worst thing, when I was around 18, I met a guy, and we were not dating. We were just going out, okay?
Okay. We know what that means. And remember, first of all, you said now you're 25, right?
25.
So do not say anything that you later call me. It's like, John, John, okay, please.
Yeah, but no. When I was 18, I met somebody, and they were a little bit older than me. Okay. And I remember, I'm a firstborn, okay? So I've always thought way above my age, and some people say it's trauma. I accept it, but at the same time, I've always thought above, like beyond my age.
It's like survival skills.
Exactly. So I met him, and we were talking one time, and he told me this: don't ever stay at a job or somewhere for 2 years. People get used to you. You become just anybody, and that's the worst thing for me. Just becoming anybody. Like for a second, I'm just going to become a normal person. Like, oh, that's Nisha. Okay, let's go home. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Okay, I get you.
So I think that thing was embedded in my mind, and till date, every time I'm at a place for 2 years, for an year and a half, I start misbehaving, and I just want to walk out.
Because I think you're Gen Z, right?
Yes, I am.
Because for most Gen Zs, what I know is like just typically 5-6 months, you start seeing like a pattern of losing interest.
Exactly.
Which is okay, seek your passion. But now, like even what they were saying in the state, it's like, it's a bit scary. The hiring process has started being slightly different.
Yeah.
Because now they're like, we won't just pick someone because they're passionate. We want to see that they can be able to stick to a job for long.
Exactly.
Because they've been hiring like a lot of young people.
Yeah.
And then after 6 months, they don't have anybody left in the staff. Everybody has gone.
Exactly. And you know what? I am in that business right now, which we're going to talk about. I know you're going to tell me that.
Okay.
I'm in that business right now. And it's the worst of situations because I'm like, how long were you here? Were you at your previous job? They tell me I was here 2 months. I'm not taking you.
Oh, you don't like HR?
Not HR, really. It's something else. I'm going to tell you about it.
Okay,
then you're going to tell me what it is.
Okay.
So
But it's kind of like to do with hiring and picking people.
Exactly. But then
So you don't find it like it's a nice thing, right?
Yeah,
When you see that in someone,
I actually don't pick you.
You know you can't rely on them, right?
Yeah, I actually don't pick you. I'll be like, oh,
okay. Okay.
I know.
Okay, go on, go on.
Goodness. Yeah,
go on.
so I'm in that business, and nowadays I'm just like, what? How long were you there for?
Yeah.
Can I call your previous employer?
Yep.
And they're like, yeah. How long was she here for? Oh, she was only here for a month. What? I don't want you.
There you go.
I don't want you.
There you go.
But at the same time, sometimes I look at them. Mostly if you're older,
Yeah.
I will question you. But if you're like 23 or something, I'll be like, oh, so why didn't you like it?
Yeah.
And they'll be like, so and so was mean to me. I was like, oh, she was mean to you. Okay, I'm gonna give you a job.
In all jobs, people are mean.
I know.
People haven't met crazy HRs.
Is it?
Are people who can be really mean to you, like especially when you're trying to climb up. And that's why I think it's also a bad and a good thing. Maybe, of course, seeking your passion, it's always a good thing.
Yeah.
But it's a bad thing because now the same way you're moving, it's the same way you're going to treat your personal projects.
That's true.
Because you'll start probably something and this is very common. I've seen it like even with like so many people that I interview, and then they're just like, I just lost interest. And I'm like, that's okay. But understand as you grow older, let's imagine, of course, like you've said, of course, you don't want to set up like a family.
Yeah.
But let's just assume it happens. Because, most girls are like, oh, no, me, I'm living the best life.
Yeah.
And then kidogo you meet them, it's like, single mom.
Exactly.
You do know you'll have to commit to that kid for 18 years, right?
Oh,
18 freaking years.
that's the most scary thing.
But, and that's why I'm always like even assessing like some of the little things. It's not like there's nothing wrong with it, but just understand, of course, it come to an age where you'll have to slow down. You won't be moving the same way.
Exactly.
Of course, you won't be like, today you're here, tomorrow's here.
Yeah.
No, because even your friends have grown slightly older.
Yeah.
So you will seek a little bit more permanent residency somewhere or with something that you're doing because it will be more comfortable, more familiar. And remember, remember when you're 18, right?
Yeah.
How many other kids have you seen coming in the game?
Oh, so many.
Yeah.
So many.
Yeah. So you have to remember that because, yes, you're the young person who's getting like all these opportunities thrown at you. But remember, from 18 to 25, that's how many years that's?
Almost 6, 7.
6, 7?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So there's a 7, like every year for the 7 years, there have people being released to the market.
Exactly.
Coming with more passion,
less
demands.
Yeah, less demands.
Less
That's
demands.
the thing.
You want a salary of how much? She's like, what?
Yeah.
I'll do it for free. First of all, I'll do it for free.
Exactly.
You're clocking in 4 hours, she's doing 8 hours. And she can probably shoot and edit social media. And every company nowadays likes social media, right?
Yes.
And she's coming in with followers of 200,000 followers.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Crazy.
So
Freaking crazy.
So that's the thing. It's scary, but I think as you grow older, advice that I would give is like, of course, you'll have to slow down on that.
Yeah.
Because you will have your own personal projects.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't like getting tied down to an 8 o'clock. Maybe it's a business or whatever hobby it is, investments. You will require to do the same thing over and over and over again.
Do you know what has helped me? Because I know myself, even with relationships. So
even you do the same with relationships, I guess,
so quick
right?
to leave. Like once I tell you, do not put the cup there, and tomorrow I find it there, I'm done with you.
Or like even me, those petty things like cup.
Oh,
you can't bite something and return it in the fridge.
Please.
We're breaking up.
You putting the toilet seat down. I told you once.
True.
I am done with you. Like I do not have the patience. Okay, but what has worked for me is, don't misinterpret this. But
I won't.
But what has worked for me is getting multiple things at the same time. You know, like for instance, for my job right now. I work at night.
You don't have to say.
Okay, all right. I work only 4 hours.
You won't call me. You won't call me to tell me, John.
No, I work at night, and I work for only 4 to 5 hours at most. Okay, but then again, That will be maybe from 2 to maybe 5, or sometimes from 6 to around 11. And I am so done. Okay. And then after that, I will pick up something else that will only last me for 2 hours. And then later, again, during the day, like right now,
Yeah.
I can pick something else.
That's
something
true.
else that I like.
That's true. Why is this guy calling me? Come on, please. Can I call you later?
You know, you pick something else, and
Mm.
that has worked for me for so long. There is not a time where I've had a job, because I know that's a problem for me. Probably I need therapy or something. If there's a therapist who knows how to fix this, But like, yes, I've always done multiple things. I am never, even with relationships, I'm always like, I am so ready to go. I'm so ready to
Or you're
entertain someone.
in 5 relationships.
Yeah, I'm so ready to. No, I'm sorry.
Oh, you are just saying like, yeah.
I'm usually so ready to entertain somebody else.
Mm.
Like if you're not putting your foot forward, I'm like, oh, so you didn't text me a week ago? Okay,
But
that's
isn't
okay.
that risky? Because even if somebody, people you keep telling like, please don't call, and they
Yeah.
just, so like, isn't that risky? Because even for me, and what I've noticed, like, even when it comes to relationships,
Yeah,
I always look at how somebody moves,
yeah,
even with their job.
yeah,
Because I know, like, okay, if their job, they can't do it this way and dedicate, definitely that relationship, I need to enjoy it to the max when
Yeah.
it's still good.
yeah. When it's still
I'll
good.
enjoy it. Some last 2 weeks, and I'm just like, hey, those 2 weeks were really good.
But then again, you have someone like me. You have to understand somebody like me. Okay, you need to be able to date me. Like, you see, like, I don't know if you've seen this trend on TikTok where girls appear differently every single time you see them. It's like different hair,
personalities,
different personalities and whatnot. They bring something new to the table every
So
single
that's
day. That's so me.
You know
so
what
I
that's
need.
called?
Don't.
You know what that's called?
What is it called?
It's called split personality disorder.
I know I have the ADHD, so I already know I have this. So you've added another problem to my table.
I now talk to the therapist, tell them like, by the way, all this makes sense.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. But
No,
yeah.
but I get you.
You have to bring yourself differently every day. For me, you have to date me differently, or I'm so ready to always find somebody else.
But what's gonna make you happy then? Have you ever thought about that? Because like I said, you can chase and run, and I think that's very common with Gen Z. But I'm always like even inviting younger people to the podcast so that, like, people who are older, they can watch the episodes. Because some watch the episodes and they're like shocked because they're like, what?
Yeah.
You mean this is how like somebody's like,
thinking?
Yeah, but you're like, you have to understand this is a whole generation and this is like how they view things.
Yeah.
So we have to admit, like, we have to deal with it because they're there. They're not going anywhere, first of all. And they have to be included in the job market, relationship market. So they are not going anywhere.
Exactly.
So anyway, what I was saying is like, it's just trying to understand really and know like what's going to make you happy if that's like the trend for everyone.
Yeah.
Because even like us, when we get to a certain age, maybe we won't need to be in the job market.
Yeah.
So we'll have a bunch of Gen Zs who can't like just even stick to a doctor is quitting to be Leo an influencer. A brain surgeon who is like, hey, no. Me, I love just traveling. I've already saved up my salary. Now me, I can just travel for the rest of my life.
Exactly.
Then who's going to treat people in hospital?
I know, right?
Who's going to do banking?
They just need to make
and
it
counting
easier.
money like the whole. Have you ever asked a banker how it is like working from morning till
I have a friend, my best friend was a banker for so long.
How was the experience?
Hated it. He hated it.
Yeah.
He still speaks about it today. So like that one ex that you you hate so much, but somehow you see those bad girls with, and then you're like, yeah, that's her. That's how he speaks of the job. And like,
but that's what I'm talking about. You see, you still need to understand, even like some of the jobs that you'd think like, hey, yeah, this one, it's not just about passion. Me, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
But you have vets, people who have to deal like with animals.
Yeah.
You have what would be like the most boring job? And then I say the job, and I have one of my friends doing it. I'm just trying to think.
Yeah.
Like even just being an accountant, it's not the easiest job. But imagine an accounts department for like KTN.
Yeah.
Processing payments.
Yeah.
People getting fired. Left, right, and center. But just having to deal with like numbers every single day. But you're doing it for like 10, 15 years.
Oh,
Not everybody can be in the arts. We still not need those people because those people need to understand like it's still special.
Yeah.
And I think now the craziest part is like everybody who's graduating, nobody's picking those jobs. Everybody's like, no, me, I want something. I don't want to be tied down.
Yes. Oh,
What do you mean you don't want to be tied down? So who's gonna do the numbers? Who's gonna treat people in hospital? Who's going to be the nurse?
yeah.
Who's going to be like the care cleaners?
And
We need everybody like in each department.
yeah.
Imagine if Mjengo people said like, as we found our passion. By the Mjengo guys say like, hey, nye hata sisi, we are passionate by the, hey, we can't deal with mawe building, tutaki.
No, but history tells us something different though.
What?
There's always going to be those people who are okay with everything else. There's always going to be a huge percentage of people who are okay with staying wherever they are, doing whatever they need to be doing, going to school and I want to get a master's, but like, can somebody just give it to me?
You'd want to get a master's?
I actually do want to get a master's. I want to have...
what for? Because you're not going to focus on that job anyway.
I just, it
and
makes...
people are reading for fun, by the way. It's just like, let me just go past time.
Exactly. I just
What do you mean exactly?
Because tell me why I'm in Harvard doing business administration.
You're doing it right now?
I'm doing it right now, online.
Okay, and it's something that...
I don't know. Stop looking at me like that.
I'm just shocked.
I am, but like at the same time, I'm just like, yeah, I want to have this knowledge. I think it's an ego thing at some point.
Stack of degrees and certificates and everything.
No, I just want to be able to say, how dare you talk to me? I'm a Harvard graduate.
Hey.
I'm like, excuse me.
Acceptable.
I'm certified, So put some respect on my name.
But think about it, like, because remember, like I said, met you at 19,
Yeah.
now it's 25.
Yeah.
So probably in the next 2 years,
Yeah.
do you think it's going to change that trend? Or
Definitely. And I'm so open to it. And I think that is what has made me, because I'm usually so open to everything. Like, for instance, when I was 19, I was so sure I wanted to have my fun. I was so sure I didn't want to have kids at the time. I was so sure I don't want to be in a relationship where I'm growing every day and doing this and that.
Yeah.
And I was so sure I wanted to tie my tubes. Okay?
You did?
Yeah. I was so sure.
Back then?
Yes, I was so sure.
At 19?
At 19, I was so sure I wanted to tie my tubes. But then again, you meet people and you're like, oh, I like this man.
Yeah.
I want to have babies for him,
Okay.
And I was so open to that. Even right now, at some point, I haven't dated in so long. And so sometimes I'm like, I still want to tie my tubes, but I'm going to be open to the situation. Maybe I am gonna.
But why is that the first thing that just comes to you? Because I've had other people like on the podcast, and also I keep asking them, why do women just like right now, everybody just saying I don't want to have kids? Because
there is so much stress, and my generation is so good at knowing that these people are people. When you give birth to a child, I don't think most of our African parents see children as people until you're probably 18. You're like, my child, you do whatever I do. I don't need to befriend you. When I tell you to sit down, because I gave birth to you, I can kill you, I can finish you, I can hit you, go, whatever, They give us a lot of trauma. They give us a lot of, it's too much and it's a lot. But in my generation...
That happened to you?
Oh, it did. I'm a firstborn. What you mean? I still have it.
But parents have to be parents, right?
They do have to be parents. And that is where I come from.
So slapping you around is nothing wrong as a parent, right?
Exactly. But then...
You know why?
Why?
Look at how you turned out. Perfectly. Because here's the thing. You need to understand one thing.
Yeah.
How you are and even how you operate right now. And even for me, like, just think about like all the things and don't forget your chain of thought where you are.
Exactly.
Just from 19, or everything that you've been able to maneuver and everything. And even right now, you can say like you're studying, you have your own place, you have a couple of jobs that you're juggling and everything. If your mother wasn't tough on you, or maybe like treated you how she treated you, you wouldn't have been the same person you are. Do you know that? That's the scariest thing.
Exactly. But the thing is, that's what a parent called discipline, right? Giving your child discipline, right? But as we've come to know, there's so many ways. There's so many ways to discipline your kids.
Time out, go to the naughty corner. That's what you're saying.
No, let me tell you, my brother right now
Yeah.
is 19 years old. No, he just turned 19. 19, 20, I think so.
Yeah.
And I love him to death. And I'm the first person who bought him the first alcohol he ever took. And every time he goes out,
First alcohol that
yes,
you
and I bought him a big bottle of something. I don't personally drink. I'm a teetotaler, so I don't drink.
You don't drink?
At all. I've never had a drink or
girlfriend.
anything. You know.
Just eating out, Nini, it's like, hey, no
Exactly.
expensive liquor. What?
Nothing. I don't. And I remember, because I worked at a club before.
That's good.
Yeah, I worked at a club before. I told him what I know the prices of drinks. So you go out every time he goes out, order whatever you want.
That's good.
I am going to always give it to you. And you know, I have this trauma from my dad. He was a drunk, yeah. And so I was always scared that, oh my goodness, probably my little brother is gonna become like him.
Well, most people just pick up those habits.
And I was so patient with him. And even those days when he used to drink, he was like, oh, I'm gonna call you, Nemo, I'm out with my friends. Please send me some money. I wanna buy alcohol. I'm like, what are you buying? And then he tells me I'm buying a small drink. I'm like, no, just buy the big bottle.
Aye, come on.
Yes.
You're buying Mamzinga and just ask for small.
Exactly. I'm always like, which options do they have? You
Yes,
know?
yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is how much and how much. I'm like, take the big bottle.
Okay.
And you know, the other day he called me and he was like, I don't think it's my thing either.
So he just hasn't
In
been
my
like,
heart,
you are so happy, right?
exactly. In my heart, I was always like, please, God, don't let him be like him. And I was not pushy because my mom had a problem with it. Oh, my mom.
Because now for her, she couldn't like even
Yes.
imagine that a kid started
Oh
drinking
my
because she had to deal with a
Yes.
partner who's drinking.
Yes. Oh my goodness, he couldn't believe it. I'm like, oh, she was always calling me, oh, Steve is drinking and whatnot. Only if she knew I was financing it, she would go crazy. But she never knew. But the other day, my brother called me and he was like, Nemo, I don't think it's my thing. It's been now 5 months. And I'm okay.
Oh, and he's
with
already
it.
bored.
Yeah, he's like, it's not my thing. But I do like going out, and I like this and this, and I like that and that. But like, I don't think alcohol is for me. I was patient with him.
I think that's a good thing because also, and this is just like from research, you'll notice like a lot of Gen Z, they're doing like a lot of drugs. The drug options are quite a lot for you guys.
Exactly.
There's an array, a pill for everything.
there
I'm
is.
stressed, a pill.
there
I'm
is.
happy, a pill. Oh, I want to go have sex, a pill. So everybody's taking everything. And these are just pills. Now let's get to smoking. They're smoking so many different things. Like I said, so many different options. Alcohol, the same way. But now we have like a generation of people like who have like access to so many drugs.
Yeah.
And the freedom to do those drugs.
Yeah.
Because for our time, like it was like, even alcohol still used to be looked at as shameful if you're just drinking it at an early stage.
Yeah.
But now, you know, people advertising branch, come and in. In fact, EABL has done a really good job. EABL has done a really good job of making sure like most of the women in the country should be drinking alcohol. So, I mean, you know, and when I meet somebody who's not drinking, especially from Gen Z, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And I think that's what has helped you to be able to keep like a clean and sober mind and decisions. Because imagine if you're in the night scene, drinking, when you're doing like the club job, and even now you get on radio, which always has like, you know, parties, activations and everything. Come on, there's no way you'd have been the same person right now.
You know that scene very well.
Come on.
My
Of
goodness.
course.
Tell me why we used to
course.
leave the club at like 4. We've done an activation. And our show starts at 5.
Yes.
Me, a girl,
Yeah.
not showered,
Yeah.
and my other colleagues who are guys, drunk and we do a bomb-ass show. We do a bomb-ass show.
Yeah.
I'm not high. I'm just tired. But I couldn't think of because some of them will be like, Nisha, please take over. But
So
it
imagine.
would have been it was so much fun. But at the same time, I'm just glad, to be honest. I am so glad. Like it's not in me to desire such stuff, you know.
alcohol will definitely have slowed you down like quite a lot.
it
So many
would have.
different things would have gone wrong. You'd have been
So
pregnant
many.
for sure. By
Oh,
now.
for sure.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Cause me.
Yes.
And then you know what? Still, I was in Kisumu. And Kisumu man.
Yeah.
Hello to Kisumu man.
Hey, shout outs to them. Shout outs to Kisumu man. There you go.
They will give you everything.
Baby girl, what are you drinking?
What are you drinking?
What are you drinking?
And it was so difficult for most of them to actually hit on me because it was one of the things where let me take you out.
Drinking. Yeah.
What are you drinking? They want to buy you the most expensive thing that's in there. But like, no, just give me my water.
What?
Just give me my juice. But let me tell you, I'm not boring when we go to the club.
No, I'm not saying you're boring, but I'm just saying like now for such a guy, for him it's like, okay, now I need to reevaluate my whole strategy because like how many guys who are in the night scene would know how to actually deal with a girl on a date.
Exactly.
If it's not just party.
Yes. So now you have to have conversations with me. Tell me something that is...
What do you like?
What's your favorite
dreams,
color?
ambitions?
What do you do? And you know, all of that. And I'm serious. And I'm telling you all the stories like, this girl, I'm never going to smash her today.
Yeah, of course.
She's not
it's not happening.
It's not happening. I have to be a little bit smart,
Start calculating like when is it gonna happen? But that's actually like that's what I'm saying. Like even just your decision making is so clear conscious that you can't compare it with anybody else like from your generation who's actually maybe open to drinking. Because like, you know, if you've tasted alcohol, if you've seen people with alcohol, it always just and even for me like nowadays, I like drinking, but social drinking.
Yeah.
If people just need to drink like just for the fuck of it, like atileo, it's Friday, Thursday, no, I'm not drinking.
Yeah.
No, but if it's just we had like, you know, maybe a good day and we're just like having like a booty, I'll just take a few shots and I'm good.
And you're good.
Because I still want to make rightful decisions. But anytime I drink excessively, I can spend money badly, make wrong decisions.
Yeah.
End up with someone and I'm like, what is this now?
This?
What is this now? What is
Back
this?
to square one.
Yeah, you have to even call yourself for a meeting in the morning. It's like, Mazi, you deserve better. Man. Come on. What's this? You worked too hard. You deserve better. What's this? But all those wrong decisions, you make them when you're actually high.
Yeah.
But with a clear state of mind, come on, man.
I know.
Oh, it's like, Ati, who asked for what?
Yeah.
They're paying for it. See, Mimi.
And it's a few times, it goes to the few times I've made bad decisions. I beat myself to it so hard than anybody else.
Especially because you're a sober-minded
Because I'm very sober-minded person. I beat myself to it. Like I literally put myself to depression like stations where it's just one of those things where I'm okay.
Explain that.
I'm okay.
What's depression to you? Because nowadays people throw that around.
Oh, yes.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh, yes.
Somebody say like, you know, Ati guys, I'm not okay. Okay, so what's the problem?
Yeah.
And then somebody says like, okay, haven't paid rent. It's like you're broke, you're not depressed.
Exactly.
It's just you don't have money. That's it. So don't confuse the two because there are people who are suffering from bipolar disorder, like all those different mental illnesses and they're not in control of. You're just broke. Just work, make some money, and then you're good.
Or the mental health word. It's like, my mental health is not okay.
That's common with Gen Z.
Oh, yes, it is.
You know, people abusing that, right?
Because we get bored. That's the thing. We just get bored and then we don't have anything to do next. You know, most of the things millennials always do when they're like something I see my mom doing a lot. Or my mom is Gen X. It's like...
I was just about to say, like, you're comparing me to your mom. I'm like, hey, okay.
Gen X.
I'm like, hey.
Yeah. So one thing they do a lot is they always have a plan B. One thing I stand on business on, I don't have a plan B. If my plan A doesn't work, and that is what I think makes us bored. Because once I stop working, let's say the way I stopped working at the radio station.
Yeah.
I had so much knowledge. I had so much connections that I just needed to pick up. Yeah, network. I just needed to pick up a phone. I was like, yo, what's up? I'm still working at the station, so what's up?
Yeah,
you know?
Can I get something from your
I get something? And everybody was like, what, Nisha? Come, you know? That it was easy for me. Yeah. It was easy for me. But for most people is they don't have that plan D. They will stop working at the station and then now go sit down. I'm like, my goodness.
Yeah, being idle though now it's
that is what messes you up. But if only you get back on track, then you won't have a problem with it.
Because you mentioned going through that. Like, what made you get in that state?
No, it's because I didn't.
Am you also just abusing the word
No.
Like, guys, I'm
not abusing the word.
Yeah.
For me, I started, imagine at 18, at 17,
There's
I was
nothing
working.
wrong with that. You
No,
know
at
that,
17, I was working. Okay?
What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that. But coming from
Just because you're much smarter than your other friends, don't look at yourself like being a weird person. Like, it's weird. I just started working too early. No, you just matured faster, and that just means your thought process is just different from other people.
And this is what I mean, yeah?
Yeah.
My life started high. Imagine straight from high school. My life started on a high. Yeah, I got my first job, which was annoying. But then after that, everything just started working out because I was pushing myself. Yeah. And then I was earning so much money at this time, and started on a high.
I remember those stories.
Yes, I started on a high. Everything was so exciting for me, and then all of a sudden it's just quiet.
Yeah.
Fucked me up completely. Everything.
You're already used to.
Yes, and then with me, I locked myself out. Oh, you are dating me, I'm gone. I will
just disappear.
I ghost everyone. I go off. I am so good at that. It's freaking crazy. Everything just goes quiet. I go quiet and I go into a hole where I'm in the house. I'm in my house. I'm seated. I am not eating. I've realized I've not eaten in 2 days. I've only been taking like biscuits and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those things where you're like, okay, yeah, I'm not okay.
But okay, hold on. You're not okay, but what's the problem now? Because I'm not asking this from a point of like, okay, what exactly do you mean?
Yeah.
Because at times, like even for me, I can just chill in the house for 2 days. I'll do my PlayStation.
Yeah.
I'll check my stocks. I'll edit my videos.
Yeah.
But I cannot say just because I'm in the house for 2 days, like I'm not okay.
No.
But
when everything stops for me, I'm giving you with my situation. When everything stopped, when I stop working at the station, when this high that I had is not there anymore, I don't want to go out.
The excitement of waking up in the morning, networking.
Of making money, of doing this, and then nobody's, one of those things where everything just goes quiet in your business, in what you knew life to be. And then now you have to take this path of maturity where, this is how things work. You have to be patient with them and whatnot. Yet it's learning and unlearning situations, and I don't know how to unlearn. I've learned this way and I want to go, I want it to move.
Scariest thing.
And I want it to move this way, but it's not moving that way.
Yeah. So you have to reprogram yourself.
Exactly. And it was so hard for me. It was freaking hard. And I didn't want to go back to where I used to be. That was an option for me.
What does that mean? Like, wait, job-wise or class maybe?
Yes. Everything.
I can't downgrade. I can't.
Exactly. I don't want to downgrade. Oh my God, you are killing me. What do you mean? I have from working at the station, from doing this, from people seeing me all dressed up all the time. Then you want to tell me I have to go and wait tables again?
Yeah.
Mind you, I'm only 2021. And I'm scared.
And
I'm scared to go wait tables because my life started on a high, on such a high that I don't understand it. So then 2021, I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
Yes.
But I guess that's where I think even now, who said this? It's Kevin Samuels, rest in peace, of course. He wasn't liked by everyone, but he still has some really nice quotes. But this he was telling to guys, not guys, he was just saying like in general in life. Like don't let your pride get the best of you.
Exactly.
Because at times you see like even the way you're saying like, you've quit this job that's well paying and there's nothing similar that's going to give you like a similar high, maybe pay. And I'm guessing like even the side gigs that were coming, like they were coming with extra pay as well, right?
Yes.
So you've locked yourself out of all these situations. But you have to understand, once you've locked that door, those same opportunities won't be coming your way. And I've asked like even like another Gen Z on the podcast, she said she quit her job. And then I asked her like, okay, you had already moved out, right? She said, yes. And then I was like, so what was the plan of paying rent? Because you've quit. And then she said she did not know. I was like, what?
Yes.
I'm like, what? What do you mean you don't know how you're going to pay?
There's no plan B for us. And we blame Steve Harvey for this.
He said, what did he say?
He said, when you have a plan A, when you have a plan B and plan C and plan D, bet you will use it. you will use it.
No, but there have to be safety nets.
No, exactly. You shouldn't have a safety net. Let what you're doing work for you. Let it work for you.
Let me tell you something about safety nets. You see, like, do you have a medical cover?
No, I'm anti-insurance.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay. But let me tell you something. You've seen like some of the richest people asking for like money from the public. It's like, yo, guys, we've run out of funds and everything. You pay for medical insurance, not because like maybe an accident. No, it's just in case. In case something goes wrong, you don't want to wipe out, because first it will wipe you out, then wipe all your friends out. But you're paying it as a precaution, just a precaution.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so funny, because like medical cover in other countries, like just standard, it has to be, it's compulsory.
Yeah.
There's no option. If you don't work, there's somebody who's working, their taxpayers' money is paying for your insurance. But in Kenya, if you get a car, why do you think the insurance is a must? It's a must because you might damage the car. But your own health, si lazima. Si lazima. We saw what floods were doing to people. But you see, when you have medical cover, like just in case something happens, first of all, you have like a safety net of like a couple of months to give you first aid, give you medication, and make you bounce. And that's the way life should be. Those safety nets are there. And that's why, let's say I got into investments, and investments have been able to sustain me in a very nice way, because those are safety nets.
Yeah.
In case I don't have a gig or anything to do, I can chill.
Yeah.
Money's still gonna come in.
Exactly.
Because of my safety nets. Yeah. But Steve Harvey here saying like you'll use a plan B.
You always use a plan B.
Yes, I do want to use a plan B, because
I think my thing with
isn't life unpredictable?
It is.
Remember from the day we met till now, how many different things have happened?
Oh, very much. A lot.
That's why you have a safety net,
Exactly.
Nisha.
And that's okay.
You can't just say like no plan B, and then after you quit. That's why now it leaves you in that dark spot of like, okay, so what next? But if you have like your own thing on the side, you bounce on it immediately. If you had your own podcast, when you were still doing radio, and now people start coming in and paying for ad slots in your own podcast.
In my own podcast. I mean, makes sense, but still.
Okay, so now let's take the direction of like, now you've left radio, of course, you're in that dark space. So what next? How do you like just process the next stage? Wait, did I see you doing some farming at some point already?
That's the next stage.
The hell?
That is the next stage.
Oh yeah. So now before we get to that stage, so Kevin Samuels was saying like, he doesn't want to hear about complaints online, because everybody's complaining about like, oh, I'm so broken. But there's some job openings here. Like maybe it's not the job that you want, but it can help you pay the bill.
Exactly.
If you can pay the bill, buy food, you can figure it out. But now if your caretaker is coming, what's up? You can't can you tell your caretaker you're depressed?
No.
You're out.
You're so
if there's one person who doesn't care about your mental health,
it's definitely them.
Caretaker, you're bouncing. So you see, you put your pride aside, because like imagine at 21. But imagine people who get fired at 30, 35, 40, and
they have kids.
And a wife who was used to getting spoiled. How do you come home and tell them like, hey, Mazi, we have to change the kids' school too? The local one, I know we're doing international. Now we have to do like the small one. And then our wife, we have to cut down. Is the money paid is every time. You just have to cut them down.
Oof.
Imagine people who have to face that and bounce back from that, which is a lot of people. A lot of people go through that. So you just have to prepare yourself to understand that, listen, life at time can hit you like in so many different ways wrongly. Because even that's what I think most of us should have learned from COVID, which I also learned from COVID. And after COVID, I said I'll never be broke again. I said if like there are people on social media, I can see them posting things and they can't even spell Ninis, and they're driving big cars. They can't even, they don't even know if they design.
You could do so much better,
No disrespect, Miss Mheshimiwa Rington, no disrespect. But I just said, like, if somebody like him
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. What's going on? Okay, yeah, we're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's still running, right? Yeah.
Oh, it's running?
It is. So, yeah, so if somebody like him can make money, make ends meet and everything, you should be able to do the same.
Yeah.
You should be able to succeed in what you're doing. It just shows you like it's all about resilience. And we've seen it like even with like a lot of Kenyans as well. It's just about consistency, putting yourself out there
Consistency.
and knowing how to wake up when you're down.
I think that's the word that's going to save my generation.
What?
Consistency.
They don't know anything about consistency.
They do.
Do they?
Oh, that's the one thing that I feel like if anything will save us is that word.
Consistency.
Do you know why?
Why?
How many times have you seen someone on social media go, I started in 2020 when I was, I didn't know what was happening online, but I just persevered. So now they're blowing up in 2024. And then somebody looks at that and is like, I'm going to start now.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's going to save us. And most people are starting now because there's somebody who is famous now or they've seen something that's happening now. But this person, when they go back, they realize, my goodness, this person started in 2018 or like 20 whatever. And now is when they're blowing up. So let me give myself 3 years. Probably I'm going to blow up in that
Can
time.
Gen Z sustain 3 years on something? Anything.
Oh, we can't.
I've had...
We really can't.
You can't. Like I've had somebody on the podcast as well. And, they know, like I always use them as examples, who said, I had accumulated like over 100,000 subscribers, but, I just wanted more. And I'm like, 100,000 people are following you, watching what you're doing, but you still think that's not achievement.
Yeah.
And that's why it takes me back to like when you're saying like at 21, you don't feel like you can wait tables.
Yeah.
You would rather starve to death.
Oh my goodness.
You'd rather, like people see me weighing tables, but you don't understand, like that's still part of your journey.
Yeah. And then, the worst thing is, I've always had this God, I don't know, I think there's something they call it, a God complexity or something. I'm tall. Yeah. I'm tall. I stand out. I'm very confident. I will always speak my mind. You cannot speak down on me, If anything goes wrong, I'll always say it. And that's always been me. Yeah. And so sometimes people always even from the friends that I had, they always every time they'd meet me, they'll be like, oh my goodness. And I used to be so scared. I'm like, is this how you think of me? No, is this how you think of me? And then you have a bunch of people coming to you, calling you every morning. And they're telling you, this is how I think of you, but not directly, but with the way they explain themselves. Yeah. And then you want to tell me after I lose my job, I go back to scratch again?
You just start. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, now I do understand that, but I never used to.
Back then, you couldn't even imagine something like that.
I couldn't imagine going back to scratch again.
Now that again, being proud and broke, that's something that I've noticed with this generation. And I'll just be like, at times, I'm telling you, there's a friend of mine who... Listen, in fact, let me just not put that story out there because now she's going through her mental breakdown. She'll just wake up tomorrow and trash me online. So let me just leave her alone. But just that whole thing of just lower, and even that's the thing that you need to understand. Like when you're down the most, and then you're able to bounce back. Anybody who doubted you now, that's mad respectful. Yeah. From the people where maybe you grew up. Yeah. Don't they see and look at you now and they're just shocked in how you turned out?
They do. And
I'm sure most people are like, hey, who are you?
Where do you think I was raised? Do you think I'm I got bougie a lot, but
yeah.
There are people who can see through me and I respect them.
I can't see through you.
Is it? No. Oh my goodness. I really admire people who see through people. They will literally come, you'll have a conversation with them and then they'll be like, oh, okay. And even when we're in a setup together, they'll be like, I know somebody like her, and they could tell you their background without them ever knowing about it.
What's the background that you mentioned?
Like the way I speak, the way I move around, the way I do things. Nobody will ever think, oh, you were raised in some ghetto,
Or where were you raised?
A place called Njiru.
Where?
You know where Kayole is, right?
Yeah.
It's only 10 shillings. 20. I think saizi wamepandisha. It's like 20 shillings.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, it's nothing wrong with that.
Calligraph Jones was raised where?
Exactly. But don't you see how many people admire him and even respect him more
A lot.
for getting out of that situation?
And where he is right
And
now.
that
We're just
is,
like,
and that is why I always, what is it called? Hold myself in high regard. Because
it's not about where you're from, by the way, you know that.
Is it?
No.
It shapes you a lot, though.
No, it does. But let's say if you're born like maybe Mutaiga or Runda. So now is it your fault that your dad is actually like,
No, it's not.
Exactly.
It's not. But what you do with that is what is important.
That's
Whether
true.
in a negative or positive way negative and positive direction, it's on you.
You just have more resilience.
Exactly.
Now you have more reasons to wake up in the morning and just go extra hard on anything you're doing.
Yeah, but no, let me not lie. But because my mom made life good for me.
Oh, she did?
Oh, she did.
She's the same one that you're saying she disciplined you like...
my mom gave me trauma. But at the same time, she made life good for me. She made sure I went to the best schools. I went to good schools, really good schools. Nowadays, I think everybody I went to school with literally is not in the country or they're doing something else. So cool. Made sure I went to the best school.
But mom made sure.
Oh, my mom. And she always, they were visiting days. My mom went all out. She always went all out.
You know how this is crazy? These Gen Z people are so ungrateful, by the way. They're such ungrateful people. I'm like, is this the same mom that you're saying she gave you trauma? But
she did.
I understand.
And until that, she still gives me trauma.
I understand, but also, wait, were you raised by both parents?
I was raised by both parents, but my dad was not. No, my mom got married again. Yeah. And then she got married again, got the best dad, very kind man. Actually, I took up his name.
So you're talking about stepdad?
Yeah, my stepdad, a very good person.
What about your biological dad?
I couldn't care less where he is. I hope you're doing well, though.
So he's out there.
He's out there somewhere, probably still drinking. I'm sorry, I'm not. But yeah, like.
So probably still drinking.
Yeah, he definitely.
Oh, because that's where you said like the drinking thing that scared your mom.
Yes.
Your bro not to do that.
Yes.
So,
and I don't think I think we've shielded my brother to be specific. Who directly related to. I've shielded him. We've shielded him so much from that whole situation because he was a kid when everything happened. And oh my goodness, I love that child. I probably buy my brother what is it called? His car, like a car. I'm probably gonna be the one to do that.
Don't do that.
I want to do that. Like
Don't do that.
I'm too excited.
I understand, but listen, you need to understand also, like, and that's something that I've also seen, and with. Like maybe now
he's gonna hate you
moms.
For the record.
No. I understand, but I need to explain why. Because like now we have a generation here where people forget. You see, like how our parents like took us through like so many different things, slapping us, punishing us, nini. And then now you have parents now who said like, hey, me, my child will never go through sijuni mtoto wangu. They'll never teseka. They'll never lack anything. Yeah. You're just making a kid dumb.
But why?
You're just making... No, because listen... That's why, like, when an animal is taken, like, to the zoo or these two parks and then next time it's released to the wild, what's the first thing that happens?
They die.
Because they are eaten alive. They see a lion and then they just, like, going there now to think, like, they can just walk around the way they used to walk around. Because they're used to be in a fence where they can see a lion, but the lion can't come across. So if they're released in the jungle, it's the same thing. You'll shield your brother, right? You don't want him to touch alcohol. Not to make any financial mistakes.
Oh yeah,
but
he started working. Let me tell you something. I gave him, but right now they do when they're in uni. They do the first attachment.
Yeah.
Got him his first attachment because my brother is not going out there to look for a job. He is not gonna tarmac. And he went.
Don't do that.
I know he's not, like it's the worst thing. It's like I don't know how to control myself.
He'll get the wrong impression of the world, and I've said that to like even like a lot of, I think so many other people who you see going off the rails. It's just like their parents made them, sorry to say, dumb, because now you have a situation like you can shield him from all these different things.
Yeah.
But we have something called Nairobi women.
No.
They will teach him a proper lesson.
Oh my God.
All these things, you're like, oh, Aki Baba, They'll come with alcohol.
Yeah.
They'll come with cocaine.
Yeah.
They'll come in twos.
Oh, you're scaring me. I feel like a parent now.
Listen. If he likes us, they'll come with us.
Yeah.
If he likes tits, they'll come with tits.
Yeah.
And they will test him properly. So how do you think that's gonna go? Because you can do all these other things for him, but that's your brother.
Yeah.
There's some things and needs that it's only Nairobi women can take care of. And there is nothing you can do to shield him from that.
We literally leave it to God at this point.
Exactly. See, that's the one place that you can't control anything. But sir, what's going to happen? Don't let him be able to judge such situations and make decisions for himself. And even just making money, to understand that it's not easy to get a job, especially for guys.
Yeah.
For your case, it's different. How a guy networks in stations and everything, maybe as a presenter, he won't get the same job opportunities.
That's true.
We've seen people like even as going high ranking like Swali Mudoe.
And women don't accept this.
We've seen somebody like Swali Mudoe asking for funds when he was in a medical situation and everything. And everyone was just like, what?
Yeah, but there.
No, it doesn't work the same way for men. Men, it's a completely different ballgame. But for women, it's slightly different. You do have an upper hand. As long as you show some seriousness and you have a nice personality, of course, pretty.
Yeah.
Come on.
You're good to go.
Your world is completely different. So don't make him think the same way opportunities are coming your way will be coming to him.
Yeah. I've punished him a couple of times, though.
Yeah, because just needs to... He'll be okay. He's a man. He'll be okay.
Oh,
he'll be okay. He'll be okay. But don't let him think like the world is different from... Don't spin him out of reality.
Yeah.
Let him enjoy reality as well.
Yeah.
He'll be good because he'll be the man who'll be taking care of you guys. Maybe when you need problems.
Yeah.
You want him to surprise you one day, like, a nice watch, like a Rolex or something.
Yeah, the other day he bought me lunch. I was so shocked. It's like one of those things where, oh my goodness, I love him. And
Yes,
Steve, in case you hear this, I love you so much. And I'm so proud of you that, you continuously get yourself out of situations. But I get you into the situations too. But anyway, yeah.
But yeah, so like I was saying, like just now we can go back to... Now you've left the radio.
Yes.
Now you're on the next thing. Because I just saw like something to do with farming. I was like,
I came back.
I was confused. I was if this is a TV show we are watching, you don't take us from this side and then you just take us to the farm immediately. So how do you end up in?
So I left Kisumu after I was done with radio and I was like so done. Got bored, so done. Went back home into my mom's. My mom is somebody who's always so sure of me. It was like, because I was still in that space where I'm not feeling okay. I'm in a blackout. I don't want to talk to anybody. I'm trying to figure out. And my mom was like, Nemo, I know you. Like, you're going to get something. Like, it's you we are talking about. Like,
your mom was saying that.
My mom always, even the other day when I stopped working at the farm, she was like, when tunakujua where tutaka, but 2 seconds, you're always ready to go. Yeah, you're always ready to go. So I got back home and I'm there with my mom. We're having fun. She's making life easy for me, and I'm so glad that I'm always able to go back home.
Is this the mom you're saying
stop it?
I've said that to somebody else because like I need people to understand how parents play such a big role.
Yeah.
Like even if it's one,
as
long as you have somebody who, and even that's why you're saying it, like, I'm so glad I know if shit hits the fan.
Yeah, I'm
there's
going
somebody home. There's somebody who will be like, yo, come.
I am going to my
strategize
mom.
and then go back to Nini.
Oh, I'm going back to my mother's house.
But go on. Sorry, I just had to interrupt because I'm always looking out for parents.
So I go back to my mom and I'm there, and finally I'm starting to get my groove back, and I start making calls. Make calls here and there, make calls here and there. 1, 2, 3, it doesn't work out. And then one time I get this call. Actually, the person DM'd me, and they were like, "Oh, Anisha, you're lost. What are you up to? And I'm like, nothing. I'm just at my mom's. And they were like, "Oh, okay, cool. So are you doing anything right now?" And then I'm like, "No." Like, do you want to come to Lamu? I'm like, what am I going to do in Lamu? You just come and see. If it's your space, that's all right.
That's okay.
If it's not, and for me, if you're telling me to come where money is, I'm going to go. I'm going to work. If it's something I can add to my CV, that makes my ego go somewhere, you know, I am coming.
You need it.
I need it immediately, you know?
Yeah.
So he told me, oh yeah, come, let's check out this place, whatever. There's something my company is doing. They're from Oman, and we're trying to get, you know, animals from Kenya all the way to to Oman. And so I get there and I just feel some type of freedom come to me. Some freedom I do not understand. And then, you know, Lamu is a small, miserable place. Forgive me for this, but it really is.
Yeah.
And it's a small village where people know people. I remember the first time I was driving there. We had the company car and I was driving there. It went round. There's a place we used to eat and it was very common. So the guy there comes and tells me, hey, Wairimu, everyone is talking about you. I'm like, why? Everyone had seen you drive that car. They're like, Nule mama mwenye na drive like I'm like, what? I was like, yeah, they're calling you. They've seen you. Everybody wants to know who you are and whatnot, you know? And yeah, so it was what we were doing in Lamu. It was a whole 100-acre land. We were buying animals from farmers all over Kenya. And then they will be brought in Lamu. And then they will stay there. We will vaccinate them. We will take care of them. We have over 100 herders who have to, so there was a ship that used to come from Oman to the port in Lamu. Then we'll put the animals in the ship, then they will go, then they will be sold there. Okay? So I was in that business, and it was hectic. And I had 100 herders. Mind you, these are not to mean, in this case, I'm not saying that illiterate people are not good, but like, these are not educated people.
They're just illiterate. It's not that they're bad people.
Yeah.
For lack of a better word. That's just it.
Okay. I'm just trying to be nice.
That's not offensive. It's just what it is.
Yeah. So these are people who are not educated.
Yeah.
They don't understand my thought process. I am the only woman in that whole field with almost 50 guys that I chat up with. I tell them I don't want to get married. They said,
and at what age, Kwanzaa?
I was 23, 22, 23. Crazy. Freaking crazy. 22, 23 actually. 23 exactly. And every time we'd have
a session, tell them I don't want to get married.
So every time we are just chatting up, I'm like, I don't want to get married. I was like, how old are you? They're like, they tell me I'm 20. I tell them I'm 23. They're like, do you know my 23-year-old wife has like 3 kids already? I'm like, excuse me. I'm like, yeah, my third wife who's just turned 23 is like pregnant and he already has like 2 other kids. I'm like, what do you mean? And I think it's because Lamu is Muslim culture, Somali culture mostly. So I loved them. It was so exciting, you know. They always looked out for me, you know. It was lovely. But when they needed their salary, it's one of those things where, my goodness, hey. Lord, I don't want to remember.
We need our money. We need our money.
Yeah. I need to take who to hospital. You know, it's one of those things. But I loved it. And I met so many officials, you know, governors and whatnot, people who, these are the silent businesses people don't know exist. True. You know? And these people are coming to invest in this business. Because imagine, we were doing almost 12,000 animals, you know, goats, sheep, what are they called? Camels. I missed the camels.
I saw a video of like you were just posting like camels. You're saying something to do like, here the camels have arrived. So even for me, I was just looking. I was like, what the hell is going on here? It's like, I'm seeing, but I don't but that's what I'm saying. Like even like in just business, see like this kind of businesses. If you mention them to like, let's say you told a Gen Z, like, you know, would you be interested in selling
there are so
animals?
many guys. Do you know I had the power to, my boss had given me so much power to be able to, you know, even talk to him about hiring somebody or just hiring somebody if I wanted to.
Can you tell a Gen Z to come and work with camels?
But I tried.
And?
From Nairobi, every time I'd come on my little vacation to Nairobi, I'd talk to some people I know and they'll tell me, oh, Nisha, help me get a job. Nisha, do this, you know.
I don't have money.
I don't have money. Oh, you have so much money and whatnot. You're balling. I'm like, you want to come take a look at what I do? I never used to. Let me be honest. You cannot shower in the morning. Because you wake up, brush your teeth, go to the farm, dust.
Yeah.
You wear sunscreen, your sunscreen is melting off. I even, at some point I got tired. I'm like, to hell. Like, I am not doing I'm not girly anymore.
And this after coming from like your photo shoots and really...
It's shaved off my hair. What? I was like, I am going to be strict.
So that it's just easy for you.
Called up my friend, I told him, and what is it called? Easily look for rubber shoes, send them to me. Like the best, most comfortable. Because I was tired. My nice shoes, like I couldn't wear anything nice there. I was always dirty.
You want
dirty.
something that's practical.
Yes, big t-shirts. Give me, not brassiers that are too tight. I'm not trying to impress nobody.
Yeah.
My skin was flaring up. I was darker than I was. I love being a black woman, but at the same time, I was too dark. I was too dust, and it was hot. So we used to work, actually. We used to wake up so early in the morning from around like 4 or 5, and then we'd work until around 10 or 11.
From 4 in the morning.
Yeah, and work until around 11 because the heat from 11
you can't
to
work.
3.
You can't.
You're dead, mate.
Yeah,
you're fried. And then it's a bear. We just animals in what are they called, the sheds and whatnot.
Yeah.
So a whole field of animals. I have to count them. You have to count this animal because every time the herders will go out, a goat will be missing or something will be
something. So you have to keep track.
12,000 animals. You have to count them every day. Sometimes somebody who wants us to buy the animals, they come in. They say they've brought 2,000 animals. There are only 1,500 animals. So you tell me, I was like, zieke tu hapo kama ni 2,000. It doesn't work. You have to go through it.
And even before you finish that, how many girls from Gen Z you think they can do that job?
They could never. Exactly. Even my girls personally, they were like, Nisha, you like money too much, bana. Ain't no way.
Hey, tena kwa mbuzi. No way.
Alafu tena Lamu. Even the few that had come to visit me, they would stay, there are different parts of Lamu, where every tourist goes, where the place you see on Instagram, that is not Lamu. That is not Lamu. Go in there where you don't have to go through the boat and whatnot, and we'll go there. So that's where we used to live. But then the few times my boss will come with people and tell us, let's go for lunch. That's when we'd go to the tourist place and be like, thank you, Lord. And then we'll take a picture there and somebody will think I'm living the life, bruv.
I guess just on vacation.
Yeah. I'm from the farm. So my friends used to come and they will come. They will stay at the hotels there, the Majlis, the whatever. They will stay in all these places. Then they will decide to now come and see where I work. And they're like, Nisha, you are too much. I could never.
Impossible.
I could never. I'm like, it's easier for you to just you're a pretty girl. You could get a guy. I'm like... And then, let me tell you something funny. In Lamu, if a guy's trying to hit on you, you see like the way here they give you money and whatnot. Well, money is constant, but like the way they give you money and probably buy you a car or give you a car for your ease and whatnot there, it's a boat. You get a boat. I'm telling you.
Somebody gives you a boat.
They gave me a boat. And then it's expensive.
Yeah.
So from the mainland,
I wouldn't know even like where to start with a boat.
So from the mainland, what are they called boats or the small boats that just you're able to the boats.
It's still a boat.
Yeah.
It's a boat.
So from the mainland, so where everything was happening, where our job was, and the island. You have to use a boat to always. Na kuna boti ya matatu where where everybody's packed inside the boat and you move. Whew, hectic. I never liked it. But then there's an option for you to ride on your own boat where you pay almost over 3,000 sometimes, 2,000 just for a ride. For a ride mpaka kutoka hapa mpaka I don't know, just like a 15-minute drive. That's
like in town maybe?
Yeah, no, that's far. Yeah,
that's far.
Yeah, that's far.
Stadium, maybe.
Apana, that's still far. It's literally a 10.
Wait, so it's just like a short distance?
Very short. Like ukipanda boti ya matatu, that's what you used to call it. You pay 200 bob, or like even 150. Actually 150.
Oh wait, why is it still expensive and it's uko like nini.
I know, it is expensive.
Isn't that even for locals? It's still
no,
expensive,
even
right?
for locals, it's expensive. But for locals, I think they're used to
Ama
it.
they're used to it already.
And also, they make most of them have their own boats, and their families have boats. So you
and
find
it's
like
just like their way of living,
yeah,
so they
they're-
kind of know how to.
exactly. So,
Okay.
but for somebody new like me, somebody's trying to hit on me. They're like, oh, there's a what are they called? Jetty. There's a private jetty for you, Nisha. You
Yeah.
know, just go there. They're hitting on you.
They'll
They're
take
like,
you.
Yeah, just take you. Just go say you're so and so's. You know, so and so.
Okay.
Or like whenever yours like I need it. So that's how I used to get hit on. I liked it because I like the nice life also. So sometimes I'd get bored after everything, and I just want to go to those like fancy hotels and chill there and have lunch. So I would be like, I want to go spend there, but at the same time going back and that's already 6K, Amanda.
Wait.
Yeah. So I'm guessing by the time I get there, I spend another 6K.
It's like a flight to Nairobi.
Exactly. I spend another 6K to
wild.
sit at that fancy hotel and have lunch and whatnot and just chill out, maybe use the pool. Another 6K is gone, 12K.
That's yeah.
So
makes
yes,
sense.
I was so happy when I was given a boat. I was given whatever, you know. It's nice. That's how they hit on you. If you go to Lamu and no one's giving you a
Because
boat.
you cut costs there, Kwanza, like, you know.
Exactly. So it was really nice. And we did it for quite some time. And we exported. I met a lot of officials, you know, from the government, from whatnot.
Most people do those to Nini as like on the side as well, right?
They do. And they're I remember I met the one governor and I didn't know he was like, because I used to pick them up from the jetty, from the whatever. So I used to pick them up and I remember my boss sending me, go, you have the car? Yeah, go pick so and so. He's there. I'm like, okay, cool. So I get there and it's a governor. I didn't know which, I can't tell you the governor. I didn't know. I didn't know. So I park and I'm reversing and then I'm like, yeah, open the door. Yeah, open the boot and throw your things there. And then hi, my name is Wairimu. Just open the door, open the boot. You can do it. I didn't get out to greet him. And
how dare you?
You know. So I drive him. So we get in and then we are chatting up and like, oh hi, my name is so and so. Still doesn't register.
Yeah.
Doesn't register. And you know what? These guys are usually suckers for people who don't give a damn about them.
Yeah.
You know? That thing disturbed him so much.
Because they already used to Meshimio.
Yeah. So we get to the hotel and then my boss comes down. Ta, 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 ta. He comes out and he was like, oh, Governor, very nice to meet you. Oh, I felt like peeing myself. He saw my face and then he was like, Nisha, what have you done?
What did you do?
And he also knew what was happening. He realized. So he looked at me and he just laughed and he was like, it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
And then my boss just looked at me and was like, what have you done? I'm like, I literally spoke to this guy like he was just a nobody, you know? I was just like, man, I'm tired. Put your stuff there. Let's get moving, you know? But yeah, it was one of those things where I met a lot of people. Still guys who connected me to a lot of jobs even when I was out of there. But, you know, funny thing is we don't have as much animals as we think we have in the country. And we needed lots and lots of animals to go to Oman. You know,
and even like the supplies there, it wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. And that is why they closed down here in Kenya.
They closed down
they
that
closed
business.
that, left everything, you know. It's just one of those things where you invest so much.
So the guys who were buying, there was no more animals for them to buy.
Yeah. There are no more animals. Even if you ask somebody who has a farm, they're like, "Can you give me 10,000?" I'm like, "What do you mean 10,000?" But there are people who have 10,000 animals. But like, I can give you 10,000. I can give you 5,000 because if I give you 10,000, what will I be left with?
Yeah, because now so next time if you're even coming to buy, there's nothing more for you to buy.
There's nothing more to buy, and then we used to do it every month. Imagine
monthly.
Yeah, and then
how many animals monthly?
We wanted to have 25,000 animals every month or two, with an exception, because some things happened, you know. Some things happened, maybe government, whatever. So we used to give it an exception every month or the next month.
Okay.
We will always take 25,000 animals with the ship. So they'd go. But Kenya would give us 12,000, 8,000. there was one time it was so terrible. We took 6,000 animals. Hey.
Wait, and when you're doing this, like these are animals are going for consumption.
Yeah, to
So
be eaten.
meaning if like you're a good farmer who has like a big number of nini, you'd make money easily. But I don't think you can keep up with those numbers. 25,000.
You cannot. You could not. And then Lamu is far.
Yes,
So,
even getting them there.
Getting them there. And then there's the road, the famous road where everything happens, where it's very dangerous and whatnot. Most
where the attacks normally happen.
Where the attacks. So
the animals have to go through there.
Yes, they have to go through there. Because inakuja na lorry.
Oh,
you know.
And those guys are always waiting for those trucks.
They actually do like those animals too. So
they're like, even us, it's time
it's time to feast, you know. So it was a lot. It was a lot, but I'm so glad I got to experience that. I hung out with a lot of KDF guys. You know, it was really interesting. The military guys, yes, I hung out with them a lot.
Yeah.
There's a military base with just US guys in Lamu.
I've heard of that.
My goodness, those guys you wouldn't understand, but they're flaming hot.
Oh wait, I remember the last time I checked.
Yeah.
When we're talking about people like liking people of the different race, you're like, I can't stand it.
I can't. You mean white people? So God forgive me.
You still don't like?
No,
when you see
I can't date
black guys with white women.
No.
You specifically said that last time.
I said like I hated the older guys with white whatever.
That's not what you said.
Whatever. Okay, fine. Let's say white guy, black woman.
Yeah.
Hate it still. I don't like it. Because it's not my thing. I don't compete. Like,
why wouldn't you date white guys? Actually, you're the type. You know that, right?
Am I? Really?
No,
unless if you... At dates, do you know Samoan men? Do you know the Samoan culture?
Yeah.
Yes. If there was any light-skinned people I would date, is Samoans. They're very cultured. I feel like the biggest problem I have is that most Caucasian men are not cultured. I date Mexicans. You know, they don't have that thing where, like we're so, like Africans, yeah, we're so rooted in there's some things, even when you go out there, there's some things you just not do. There's a way
like
you don't move around.
What are we talking about here? I'm confused now.
There's how we cook, there's how we respect our elders, there's how we do these things, you know, just some things that are embedded in us, you know. You don't find that in Caucasian people mostly. They just roll with it. They are cool with their parents. They shout at them, but they do this, they do that.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't think I would be okay with that. And also just the whole complexity of it is not my thing. But I would date Samoan men. Okay. Actually, that's the type of guys I like. They're huge. They're big. I like big guys. It's like they're huge, you know.
Okay. Now you know your type.
So I think I would date that. I would definitely go for Samoan men. Those are the only ones.
You have their babies.
I would. They produce really big babies.
Of course.
Yeah.
No, but you see, that's what I'm saying. Like, even as much as you say something, but there's always something that can.
Yeah.
But so you're saying, like, for Kenyan men, there's nobody who's like just giving you.
No, I like Luo men. They've made my life easier.
What the hell did they do to you in Kisumu?
They messed me up. They messed my head up. They fucked me up. But like they messed me up.
They
but
made life really nice.
They really made. I remember one time somebody gave me a car 1 week into knowing them, and they were like, "No, I just want to make his life easier for you."
What do you mean? They just told you,
"Here, the car keys. Just go what?" And they left me. No, they just left it, and they were like, "Oh, just use it, whatever. I have like 3 other cars."
I could never. Some of us have suffered so much. Even the thought of it is like, somebody did what? It's like, how dare he?
You know, it was literally the easiest thing ever.
But no, also that's like also just a good thing as well. Okay, so now this company shuts down, right? Because of course they can't do like the supplies anymore and everything. So what happens then? Now are you left like in a way where, because that was also, how long did you do that?
Oh, mind you, I did journalism in school, yeah.
Yeah.
I went on to practice that as a radio presenter.
Yeah.
And for the record, I did radio. I became a radio presenter even before I was done with school, even before I graduated,
Yeah.
And it's one of the most amazing things in Kenya. Please, if you're in journalism school,
Do you really need those
no,
papers?
you don't. Because I'm telling you, half the things I learned, it was on the job.
Yes.
It was on the job, and they never teach you that in school. All communications,
Anything fact, those things that they teach you in school, can you really apply them in a station?
You can't. Oh, you will be kicked out, man.
Now you see,
you will be kicked out.
And I think I've had even like small assistants maybe come here and then they tell, in school we were taught to. I'm like, wait, what?
There's somebody who says that.
And then like, go tell your teacher to give you a job then. Go work for your teacher.
My producer.
Because otherwise in the job, that won't work.
My producer, I still call him my producer because I love this guy till date.
Yeah.
His name is Eugene.
Yeah.
And till date, I remember the first time when I started working with him, he will always, every time I tell him something like that, he will be like, so babes, this is how things are done.
You used to tell him like, in school we were taught.
Yeah. I'm like, no, but I remember we did this in school. I'm like, and he will look at me, laugh at me.
Yeah.
He will be like,
that's not how
babes,
it works.
so this is how it works in the real world.
Yeah, in the real world.
This is how it works in the real world. I remember even when I graduated, they were so happy for me. They were like, oh, so do you still need the papers? I'm like, I don't. I just need it for the city. No. But yeah, they were so happy for me. But yeah, after that, I did journalism. But then I became an operations manager when I was working in Lamu. And people pivoted my whole entire situation. And then it was done. I came back home, went back to my mom again. And she was like, we start from scratch again?
Again.
Oh, yeah.
But still, now here's the thing.
Yeah.
She still welcomed you back.
No, my mom could never throw me away. She loves me too much, and I love her. I'm obsessed with her. I like my mom so much. So yeah, I come back home again. And then we have to redo this thing. It's called life again, start from scratch again.
Plan again.
And because I have been through this, it was easier for me. It was easier for me to know this has ended. We are not gonna fuck ourselves over this and kill ourselves and be in a dark place over this.
Yeah.
But it's okay to mourn, but get up very quickly.
You need to bounce back.
I did, and I did get back very quickly. I just picked up my phone. And I am so obsessed with networking. Even with my younger cousins, I always tell them, even right now when they're in high school and whatever, I'm like, make those friends. I don't have friends.
People, it's so important to understand. Just learn even to shake people's hands.
Yeah.
Give compliments and talk about something. It's so important. This thing of just going out, it's like, no, it's just my friends. You don't want to network.
Yeah.
When shit hits the fan,
Exactly.
they'll have their own responsibilities. Plus, they're also like you, so they're not even in a position to help you. But if you've networked, there's that phone call you can make. Somebody can give you something.
Yeah.
Easy.
And I learned that not late, but like in my early 20s, I learned that it's very important. So that now I try to tell everybody, even my younger cousin, when you're in school, please make those friends. Mostly those guys who you see, they come and tell me, oh, I saw Nani and they're being doing it. I'm like, make friends with them.
Make friends.
Don't kiss ass, but just make friends.
Yeah.
Be nice, be kind, And so, yeah, when I was done, I came back, picked up the phone, and I called somebody, and I was like, I need something.
Yeah, something to do.
Yeah, because it's not my thing. It's not my... Do you know I'm the one girl? Very controversial, but like, it's very... Nobody should call me a pick-me. But like, I don't do that thing where I have a boyfriend and I ask them for everything. It messes me up.
Oh, you don't?
It messes me up. I don't know how to do it unless they're offering. But if they're not offering, I will go also.
What the hell?
I will disappear.
So now how is somebody supposed to know?
You have to know somehow. You have to. That's why you're with me. You're an alpha male. You are the definition of what the world should be.
So I'm supposed
from
to be
1900s.
focusing how to make money and still read your mind and just look at you. It's like today she wants...
Like the angel you are.
It's like today she wants... let me just think.
Yeah.
And figure it out.
Yeah, if you don't... Because I will never ask for it, I am not the girl to ask for it. But
But that's also a good thing.
Yeah.
That's also a good thing.
Yeah, I don't know how to ask for it. And worse still, everybody who's been with me, they always know if Nisha is not working, she's not talking to anybody. So I picked up the phone, called somebody, and they were like, okay, I can hook you up with something. But in the meantime, what are you doing? Are you thinking of going back to school? You're still so young and whatnot.
Yeah.
And in my head, it never hit me because I hated school.
Yeah.
If for some reason I changed my mind,
Yeah.
and have had kids, my kids are being homeschooled.
Come on.
I am not.
So are they supposed to be?
Oh.
The way you've said, like, make friends. Where are they going to?
Oh, I
friends?
am going to make them travel the whole world.
No, but
For sure.
That's even worse.
Why?
That's even worse. You know why? Let me give you an example. Let's say someone like an air hostess or a pilot.
Yeah.
You know, anytime they start having fun with their friends, they have to bounce. Today we just had lunch, dinner. We have to go somewhere.
Yeah, that's how
Tomorrow,
you figure out life is not on your side, you know?
And then it's so scary. But imagine now that happening to kids. You do not have anywhere where you're establishing friendships. You don't know about connection. And even just how bonding with people is supposed to be like. So for you, everyone is just like...
We'll figure it out. I'm pretty sure they'll make
punishing
that.
kids.
We'll figure it out.
Now you're talking about your selfish needs. And instead of... Even if you ask a small kid if they've already made a best friend, you know, it's like always, I want to go and meet Nani because today we are playing together. We walk back home together. That's how kids want it. Just you don't even need to complicate it as much as people think they need to.
Yeah.
Kids, when you were a kid, how much did you need? Like, really?
Not so much.
You just needed a friend, a best friend, be able to get back home,
Yeah.
play.
Well, if they like school, that's okay. But if for
All
a
kids
second,
like school.
no. Oh, I hated school. You know why? I
Why?
got bullied a lot because I was always the tall kid.
Then you're supposed to be beating them up. then.
No. I couldn't
Aren't you
do that.
supposed to be the bully?
No. I was very chilled when I was such a nice girl. But then I came out here, and nowadays all my little cousins are tall, my whatever are tall.
You have such
and
a nice
sometimes,
height, though.
yeah, thank you.
Very
and sometimes they tell me, oh, but I'm so tall. I'm like, Mama.
That's
When you
good.
get out
Yes.
here, you will know what men really like.
Yeah.
And not even just men, even
Yeah.
other women.
Yeah.
You are the epitome of beauty.
Yeah.
Like being tall and whatnot is just one of those things. Oh,
getting-
everyone is average height.
Yeah.
Everyone is, everyone
Tall
is
girl, you start dating, you have to get her pregnant immediately. Like,
exactly.
it's like, yo, I want to tie my tubes. I'm just there listening. It's like, by the way, I agree.
No, you have. I think,
I agree.
I think at this point, I'm gonna leave it to the person who you have to convince me. That's why I'm very open minded to the situation.
So it
You
has
have-
to be a discussion,
you-
or how?
not a
or do I need to
discussion.
trick you to get you
No,
pregnant?
you don't have to trick me. You have to.
Because at this point, it's like,
prove
okay,
it.
so now I just have to trick you.
You know,
See,
you just have to prove it that it's okay. I think
in
that's
what way?
it's scary for me. You
What's
know,
scary about that?
no, kids are people.
Your mom did it. You have a
Oh my
perfect
goodness,
example.
My,
You have,
what?
no.
Those guys were having kids because it was necessary. It was a must. You are nobody if you didn't have kids.
no, but here's the thing also. You see the way you keep saying, like, you like your height, right?
I do.
You do, right?
I love being a tall
Face.
woman. I do.
Legs.
I do.
Now you're denying that special gene that you have. You're just walking around with it and you don't want to reproduce.
Yeah, but do you know
Like, you
there's-
just want one copy of me by there. I
But
don't want any other copy.
I would love copies of me, but honestly, I don't want to put another human being
Yeah.
through a
Through
single, like a single parenthood
Why?
situation.
Why? Not unless you're the one with that habit of
No,
walking away.
no, because
every
shit
time
happens.
you just like, you didn't clean the cup. Me, I'm leaving this marriage.
John,
Is that what we're talking about?
situations happen, and
They
we
do.
see it a lot. Mostly
They
in my
do.
generation, people are so
Yes.
ready to have 3 baby mamas. I'm not gonna be a baby mama. I want to
okay.
get married. I want to be in a perfect relationship. I want you to date me every day. I want to have sex every day. Like it's one of those things.
You want to have sex
Oh,
every day.
for me, if it's not happening, I am so out.
Living the relationship. Sex every single day. Hey, listen.
Oh, sir.
Hey.
Do you know that people, I was reading, I don't know, it was a podcast I was listening to.
Yeah.
And somebody was saying they've not had sex with their husbands. They live in the same house.
Couples don't have sex that much.
Sir, get me out.
But even
Get
to
me out.
I'll be bored.
Get me out.
But they say kids affect like that also. And that's why I'm always saying, like, it's crazy because like even like we'll still have to go to the generation thing. I'm always thinking like, why don't you guys just ask your moms?
Ask what?
Like about like just simple things about just life.
No, they're not the best parents. They don't understand our generation.
No. But that's what you think. Because you're saying they don't understand. But you have to understand they were young. Mm-hmm. They were young. Mm-hmm. Maybe a generation, technology, all those things have changed.
Yeah.
But they was also still young. So some of the basics of the things on how to just even accommodate like a man.
Yeah.
Because at times, like you said, shit happens.
Stop. Let me tell you why I'm laughing.
Why?
These guys have the worst taste in people.
Who?
Our parents.
No.
And
Listen.
most of them. We see this on videos every day.
No. You can't. That older generation did well. Hold on. Okay. In that era of like, let's say the Gen X, like your mom's era, right? And right now, which generation has more single moms?
Okay, don't cut me off. Let me say
I know I have a habit of doing that.
No. I'm just saying I want to explain it. Yeah. It's our generation. And it's, you know why? Because we are quick to leave when you slap me. I am so quick to leave when you shout. For me, raise your voice at me. You will never see me. I will see you from, I hate people who shout. Mm-hmm. If you shout at me, triggers the hell out of me, I am out.
Yeah.
You slap me, I am so out. But these people, they were hit, dragged through the whole village. Yeah. They were denied, I don't know who. They were brought for women who were there and whatever. They still said, it's marriage. It's my generation is not going to sit for that.
Isn't that what it means when they say...
No!
Oh, hold on. I haven't finished. I haven't cut you off.
Okay.
Isn't that what it means when they say, till death do us
apart? To hell no. Till death, when you
what
do a
does
mistake...
That mean?
Till death do us part is just something patriarchy decided to call.
So men just came up with this thing for marriage. It's like, hey, by the way, let's trick these women.
Yes.
We have to put here till death.
Till death do us part. Because if we go to the altar, which most of us, both genders respect, if we go to the altar and say till death do us part, then I have a covenant with God.
True.
And somehow I have to respect it. My generation is having
you guys are not.
We are having weddings in Diani at the beach pale. You know what? Me and God have a personal relationship. Mm-hmm. I wasn't at the altar when I was saying that. Yeah. Till death do us part. No, till you do the next mistake, bruv. I am so out.
So first of all,
till you don't put the toilet seat down.
So now, even from that simple question, you see, that's why you've said they used to make bad mistakes. And I've asked you, which one has more single moms? Your generation.
My generation.
Yeah.
Because we don't allow bullshit. Yeah.
And it's so unfortunate because like what people don't understand now, there's so many kids who are going to grow up messed up.
Yeah.
Because I think people think it's a joke, but just try and understand like how like even now, like the social influence. Because, of course, coming up like young, we didn't have like all these other things. Now there's so much influence online. Even on TikTok, an app that's supposed to be playful. Things that kids are absorbing every single day.
True.
If there's no parent to guide and also understand if you're a single mom right now in this generation, you can't even pay attention to what your kid is watching. Because the economy is crazy right now. Taxes are high. You have to do one job, second job, third job. You're always multitasking. By the time you pay attention to your kid, you're so tired. Mm-hmm. But two-parent household will always help, even if it's a stepdad.
So you're okay with me being mistreated? And
I can't mistreat you.
No.
Let's give an example. Do you think I would mistreat you?
No, you wouldn't. You seem like a gentleman. Do you have a girlfriend?
No, I don't.
Oh, that's good.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Okay.
I'm
locking in.
So yeah.
Toilet seat, you can confirm it's already placed down.
If you were to mistreat me,
but I wouldn't.
But there are guys who do it.
Yeah. Say if somebody mistreats
okay, yeah.
If you were to mistreat, I wouldn't.
If a guy mistreats me down the line,
yeah,
I want to live. Why shouldn't I live?
I know, but where does this stem from? Because like I've had people also, but I still think it reflects also to like childhood, because most people who say that, and I said it on a previous podcast, I said like, when you find a girl who's always constantly saying like men are useless, it's not that she really means men are useless. It's just that she's saying something she noticed maybe her mom suffering, and that's something her mom used to say. So in her head, she's like, yo, me, I need to make my own money. I've had people in the podcast, and I asked her like, okay, why, not even just one person, like maybe 4 or 5 different girls. And I asked them like, why is it every time like, now when a girl is talking about money, she's just talking about like me. But if you're in a marriage, it's not just about you. I'm making money, you're making money. We grow much faster together, you know that. Yeah. And I will never let you like take a big, responsibility on the financial burden. You'll just take care of the little things just to make sure you also understand what money is. Yeah. Because also somebody who doesn't understand how money functions, they'll just be running through all they're running through money that's supposed to be taking care of the kids as well. That's true. Bigger responsibilities, come on, rent, food, let me take care of that. Yeah. Take care of the small things and everything. Yeah. But that shouldn't be a problem. But if somebody hasn't gone through that experience, like now, which most single moms will constantly just be tired because of work, hustle. Maybe somebody's doing, and they're young, super young. Maybe you're doing like maybe club hosting. During the day, you go to another regular job. By the time you get home, your kid is not getting even to get like just that hug for. Yeah. You know how kids come like, mom, it's like, talk up and nimechoka. I'm tired. Yeah, you don't even want to nini. Yeah. You can't even have time to. Did your mom used to cook for you food?
Oh yeah.
Home cooked meals and nini.
My mom is one of those girls.
You know how many girls right now do not cook for their kids?
Yeah.
Even just that gesture of cooking from your mom means something completely different.
I think also the support system. It's a lot. It's a lot. That's why I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until I'm gonna wait until I find my consideration of what a perfect man is.
For how long? What's the cutoff? Wait. What's the cutoff time for getting married?
Do you know right now I have enough money to fly to South Africa and freeze my eggs?
Hey, listen, I know you took that trip to South Africa. Is that what you're going to do? Ama, you went there and then somebody just input this in you. Like, hold on, I'm supposed. Let me switch up this. You freezing your eggs in South Africa.
Oh yes.
So I was like, what's the story with that?
Ooh, no, but the thing is, like we were saying, I'm never going to rush into this thing. That's why people make a mistake. And they're like, oh, I'm running out of time. Oh, I'm whatnot. I don't care.
You don't think there's a cutoff time for you to
No,
have
of course
kids?
there's a cutoff, mostly for women. It's there, and we have to be open about it. It's there.
You can't fight biology.
You
right?
cannot. You cannot. But let me tell you.
So how many more years do you think you have left?
I don't think, there's no, I could have kids at 60 if I wanted to. Because
you know why?
Why?
At 60, your kid wants to go for a walk. They want to run around. You can't do that.
Man,
the same way you're running around
I have
here.
enough money to get somebody to move around with, you know?
You can't, those are not problems you fix with money.
Okay, but the thing is, even if I wanted to have a child at 40, there's surrogacy. There's freezing eggs. I can freeze my eggs right now. First of all, actually, I've been, not gonna lie, I've been looking into it.
Really?
Because I do want to get into a relationship. I don't have a list. Like the way people usually say I have a list. For me, as long as you're the most kind person I've ever met and whatever, and you're just what I want, then we'll be good.
So what do you want? You haven't said anything. You've just said like, as long as you're what I want.
I cannot say it here. Then I'll be jinxing myself.
No, but maybe that's somebody would be potentially
Hi,
listening,
in
they
case
would
you
know.
think whatever, but no, I cannot say it here. That's my list.
They
you
have
know?
to like, something that you just check off
Yeah,
like on your own.
yeah, on my own, yeah.
Okay.
And I don't think I have that a lot because I'm very chilled. You know, even when it comes to guys, when you hit on me, I'll be like, okay,
You seem like a
next.
sweet girlfriend to have there.
Oh, I am. We are gonna have so much fun. I'm a fun person.
Okay, apart from sex every day, because that's something you have
Oh
to have.
yeah, you have to have.
And just a name Mutinda, that should tell you.
No, that's my stepdad's name.
Oh, that's your stepdad's
Yeah,
name.
my real dad is Kikuyu. I'm Kikuyu.
So where does the sex drive come from?
No, it's just one of those things for me. Everyone has a drag, you know.
You don't. Yeah. They always say like they don't drink and any.
Yeah,
The other
everyone-
high is
yeah,
that's your high.
There's something else you're getting from, you know.
So what else would you say like because even for that guy that you have to take time to find, what qualities do you bring to? What do you bring to the table?
Well, like I said, me.
Are you the table?
Me?
See, there you go. Me?
You could never
Yes,
ask me
me.
that. Immediately you
I've
asked
already
me
asked.
that.
I'm just asking. Okay, so what do you bring to the table? You have a list of qualifications that you have to tick off, right?
I do.
So what do you bring to the table to this gentleman who's taken care of all the other
I
things?
bring me as the woman I am.
Jesus
Period.
Christ.
And
Jesus
if
Christ.
anybody ever asks me that question, no, you are not getting a second date. No, you are never being talked to again. You should wipe off my thoughts from like you would never see Nisha again. I promise you that. And the next time I see you, I'm suing you. You know, I'm suing you for everything
Why
you've
is
caused.
that thing always triggering women?
It's
when you
very
ask?
triggering because as women, there's so much.
But you want a lot of things from a guy. You want him to be responsible, gentle, be financially stable,
because
right? All those things.
that's your thing. That's
Feet
your job.
as well. So
Yeah.
imagine if I just showed up and I'm like, I'm the table by there. You're supposed to just like me.
Man,
the
you
way I
can
am.
fuck off. It's okay. You'll get it. You'll get it somewhere else.
Can you imagine if we had the same attitude as women, just saying that?
No,
Ati, that
a
what?
woman already gives you so much. If they decided to,
Like
if you
what?
decided to wife them up,
Yeah.
they are carrying a child for you.
That's
There's so many emotional stuff at stake that cannot be equated to physically. That you men are easy. Your the things you do for us, or the things you do generally, are things that are seen. They're not really recognized as what is it called? Maybe let me just say they're physical. Yeah, they're quite physical. The things you guys do,
Okay.
so they're easily seen. For us, they're not. It's those things. It's those battles you fight.
I think I have the perfect way to frame this question.
Okay.
Right? Now, your brother shows up to the house. Of course, it's about that age. And he shows up with a girl. What are some of the qualities you look for in your brother's girlfriend?
I will think.
Because that's the one person now we've established we know you really love and care for.
Yeah.
So what qualities would you look for in this girl? Let's not talk about
I wouldn't give two shits.
About that girl.
I would know about her. Because if my brother went out there, went and fucked around, did the most with Nairobi girls, with whatever girls, and then decided this is the girl I'm going to bring, and he knows how much I care for him, and decided this is the girl he's gonna show face to me. Oh, that girl has something special. And if ever that...
So you trust his judgment?
Oh, I do trust his judgment. I do trust. And if anything, if my brother ever gets married, that girl will have she would have so much fun. I'll just be taking her out for shopping and doing the most with her. Like, my brother chose you.
So he doesn't have a girlfriend now, right?
No, he doesn't have a girlfriend. But I've met a little bit of his girlfriends.
I'm always revisiting conversations, right?
Yeah.
So, this part of the video is always going to be there.
Of course.
You know that, right?
Of course. It's
like
always
you
going to
said,
be there.
Nairobi women, what? Okay. No, but I'm just saying it's because now I think also I think that question when it's always framed to someone who's close to you,
Yeah.
as much as you're saying you wouldn't care,
Yeah.
people do stupid shit for love. Have you ever seen even had a friend who's they have a horrible relationship with someone?
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck are you seeing in this person? Like you said, somebody who abuses you,
Yeah.
mistreats you, hasn't spoiled you in any way.
Yeah.
but the person is still there. So you're just basically saying, even if it's your friend or someone you know, and you see them picking, like they've already picked somebody who's like not the best for them, be like, if you've picked that person, like me, I support you.
Yeah.
You're that kind of friend who just lies to other people.
Because I did it before. When I was in Kisumu, I made friends. Yeah. And there was the most gorgeous. Yani, I actually became friends with her first because she was the prettiest girl I've ever seen, you know? And then she was so pretty. We were working with her, and it was one of those things. This guy met, whatever happens, they're now housing together. They're in the same space together. This guy bans her with an iron box, beats her up. This chick is light skinned like hell.
I'm sure she always went back, right?
Oh, she did. And I remember when she was tired of it, because I was always like, why? Do you know me? I go off. I'm like, what the hell are you doing, you know? And so finally, when she told me, okay, I'm ready now, let's go report him to the police, you know?
Finally.
Oh, I was so excited. I was so freaking excited. I was there, took up my money. I'm like, let's even take a private, you know, whatever. Let's go get somebody who we can even pay on the side. You know, let's not wait. Let's
make sure this is done chap
this
chap.
is done chap. He's in, like, I'm not playing, you know? Let's go. Took out my money, and then we went, found somebody, you know. The guy was like, I'll help you guys, let's go to the house. Investigation happened. I'm like, yo, if you need lunch, please call me. Don't even call her, you know.
Yeah,
Call
make
me.
sure
Make
this guy
you
is punished.
call me. And even when I'm at work, I'm gonna come running and whatnot. It happened. The case went on. It was a big thing. And then it took, like, let's say 4 months. And then finally, this guy calls me out of nowhere. And then he tells me, come to the station, because remember, you are the one who paid, there was some money that was paid for bail or something of the sort. Apparently, we're supposed to give to one of you. Either you said you're the sister, because I even lied I was the sister.
Yeah. So they're like next of kin.
Yeah, next of kin, come and take this bail money. Kumbe, they had also, the guys at the station had called her to come and also get the money, because they were not
sure.
Yeah, not sure who the money was supposed to go to, because they usually give a check or something. So I go there and I called her. I told her, hey, by the way, this and this is happening, and she was like, oh, okay, they called me, so you want to meet there? I'm like, yeah, it's okay, let's meet there. I go there and I see him.
Oh yeah.
All looking nice. My heart died. It died after everything. And mind you, this woman, like, she used to strip down, show me her naked self, about how much
wounds and everything. Yep.
I died.
Yep.
I went home and cried. And even when I was given that bill money, she was like, Nisha, just take it. You'll send it to me. I didn't send it even a cent. I ate all of it. And I went out. And bought everyone at the radio station alcohol. I was so mad. I was so mad. And I was like, I am so done. I am never taking myself through this again.
And I'm always like telling people nowadays, like, I do not get, especially when it comes to those. And I was talking about it also again with another guy, like on the podcast.
Yeah.
I was saying, like, you know, me, if a lady friend of mine is beaten, like me, I'm going to look for the guy, have to make sure. Like, I'm like, my friend, you're wasting time.
No, you are.
First of all, maybe that's their foreplay. The two of you like fighting, and then they go and have sex.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen it firsthand.
Yeah. It happens all the time. People get abused, they always go back. So they either go and seek therapy, but you can't fix that situation. But like, okay, like now let's bounce back to now, like, you know, of course, pivoting from everything else. And then now you end up like now in a medical field.
Yeah. So,
and then I'm just looking at the time. We'll definitely, maybe in the next 20, 25 minutes, we'll wind it up.
Yeah. So, I got into, you know, when I was back at home from Lamu, I sit down and I'm like, so what's up? Should I go back to school? Remember
this guy, you called this guy, the guy told you, like, I have something.
I have something. And I'm like, and we're just having conversation. I was like, oh, you should go back to school. I was like, oh, wait, today's school. People still go back to school. I was like, let me try something new. Mind you, this is from journalism. Went to do operations. Now in the medical field. So I went and did a small course fast. And I was like, okay, this is something I can do. Went for my first attachment and I was like, it's crazy, but it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I did the course, and then after I was done, I wanted to upgrade. So I'm in the process of upgrading it. And then now I started working in the medical field, and I started with a behind the scenes kind of situation, you know. And then all of a sudden, I call him. He saw me. He's on Instagram, and he was like, "My goodness, you actually did it! I'm
Yeah.
so proud of you!"
I was
Like,
shocked, yani. You went
what?
through Nini.
Yeah, I'm like, Nisha, who the hell are you? You know?
Yeah.
I was like, that is so awesome. You graduated? I'm like, I did graduate. Okay. So there's somebody, and that's how I got my job in Seattle, Washington. Yes. Yeah, I did. I love it. And
But that's the thing with you that I also like really respect and appreciate, because you also have to understand, like I've seen the progression from 18,
I know.
changing all these different levels and everything. And even you, of course, reaching out to me. It's like, yo, John, are you sure? Can you please? I'm like, I ignore, of course,
know you do.
because I'm just like, I don't know what to tell you, because I'm like, that's just still like a moment that we shared. And I was like, that's still part of your story.
It's
and
fucked me up though.
What?
Severely. Somebody's Googling me and then they see it and then they're like, hold up.
No. But hold on.
Yeah.
Forget that.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. But you can't erase that part. You know
I
that,
can't,
right?
yeah.
Especially like right now, because you have to understand, like, would you rather it's already out there and it's part of your story that you're owning it, or at one point where you're in a very serious position and everything, and then someone is holding that against
No, because
you,
there's actually
dangling
been situations where somebody is trying to put me down with it. You know, they would sit down and tell me, "Oh, I mean, you used to work in a club. I
You
mean,
were young. How old were you?"
You know, I was 18, 19, 20, you know? So I was, they tried to put me down with it. I was like, there's no way you were in a club and not, messing around or doing this or doing
Was
that.
in a relationship or in work?
Yeah.
That sounds like a relationship thing, right?
No.
That's work.
Imagine, do you know?
That's work
That's
thing.
why I love the men I attract. You
That's
know?
work.
It's work. People want to put you down because this is your past, or you used to do this. This is how they are so quick to know how you got the job and whatnot. I'm like, whatever. But in relationships, I tell somebody that, they flip it. They flip. Oh, you used to dance in a club. Come on, babes, do it for me.
Oh yeah. Oh no. That now I need my entertainment. First of all, I'll be like, yeah. By the way, since you mentioned it, I've seen this thing. I didn't know that.
They're very, and I usually tell women, there are men out there. If you're a man person, if you like girls, there are also girls out there for you. One thing about me, I read you. You're not for me, I'm good. And once I read you for me, I'm pretty sure even the most things that people hate, that people are shocked about, you're like, oh my God, that's freaking sexy. Like you did that? What?
But also, you also have to understand, like, for your part, that's just your story.
Yeah.
Understand, maybe it would have been, now imagine the things that we're seeing now.
Yeah.
No, like Alicia Kanini, right?
Yeah.
How is she supposed to come back from what she's doing right now?
No, she cannot. She has to roll with it.
Exactly.
She has to roll with it to the very
You can't
end.
be feasting right now, and then in a few years you say like,
oh Jesus,
by the way,
whatever.
Please, guys, don't delete those videos if you have them.
No.
Nope.
She has to roll with it, and I hope she owns it. And I hope most girls out there, if you're doing dirt, if you're OnlyFans, I have OnlyFans on my whatever.
You do.
I do on my phone, and I check it out sometime.
Oh, I thought you say like you have an OnlyFans account.
I don't have the courage.
No.
If I did, I would.
No. But here's the thing, and also crazy things, like you have to understand, like at times the girls who I invite even on the podcast, they're slightly younger.
Yeah.
22, 21, they're right. Mm-hmm. And that's the stage of their life that they're in right now.
Yeah.
But the crazy things, like even like how you've progressed and how like you think about life now and how you view it and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you can't do it right now. If you had an option to do OnlyFans, there's no way you're doing it right now.
If I had the courage, if I didn't care about people,
Come on, you have the courage. You've been doing everything. You know why you wouldn't do it right now. Because like you're like, there's so much. You've seen like there's so much more for you that you can achieve without even doing that.
Yeah,
exactly.
So much,
and even some without papers.
Oh. I haven't.
Because
So much I haven't done with all my papers.
there you go.
You know?
And I keep telling people, so it's not just like if you put yourself out there, the energy that you put out there is what you'll attract.
Exactly.
So don't expect all these other different opportunities to come if you're not keeping even just like between 18 to 25, like just that roller coaster of all those different things. I don't even understand how you've processed it and you're still sane.
Yeah. Right?
By now you should have been like, beat up. Those sorts of like, hey.
No.
And you look like probably like 35 because of life has treated you badly.
Yeah.
But you've really taken good care of yourself.
I have to. It's just me. I'm a firstborn girl.
Yeah.
And my mom is looking up to me. My brothers, I have 2 younger brothers. They're all looking up to me. I love them to death. And I want them to have the best life ever. So right now I'm working.
And you have to set a good example.
I have to. No,
Can you
that is
imagine?
not on me. I will forever say that.
What?
I will forever say that. It's not on me. To set a good example?
Yeah.
No.
You have to.
No, don't have to.
You have 2 brothers.
I don't have to.
Listen.
That's how you limit yourself, babe.
No.
That's how you limit yourself.
You can't limit yourself. Like just being better than average and other people getting inspired from you. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yes, I want you to. I want to be able to do that. But at the same time, I have to look out for myself. Because I'm not going to not go out with one guy or do this or do something crazy or go in the internet and post a funny video or go on the internet and post a funny video with how I, just a video that I want to because I'm trying to be a good girl.
Well, I think you are.
You think I'm a good girl?
You haven't posted anything crazy. Because you see, what you're talking about and what you can potentially do if you want, you know.
Oh, I know.
You know.
I know.
If you want to take that lane,
yeah,
you can go crazy.
I would, yeah.
Yeah.
But I can't.
But you know you can't. Why?
Yeah. Because I respect myself.
Oh, no. You know. You
I
already
respect
know.
myself.
But that's what I'm saying. Like now you see younger girls, but an 18-year-old you, would she be thinking the same way as you're thinking now?
No, an 18-year-old of me was so ready to risk it all. That's why I texted you. Guys, I did if you don't know what you're talking about, I did a podcast with him when I was 19.
Yeah.
I hated that podcast.
I love it.
And over the
you still hate it now?
I don't know.
You've already come into terms with it,
Yes,
right?
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
I thought you'd never talk to me again. And I knew at some point you were angry, but I was like, she'll get over it.
And then over the years, I've always asked John to please take it down.
Yeah.
I don't like it, and whatnot. But you know what? Fuck it. I'm here now. I was that person, and I still like me.
The best thing is remember whatever you're experiencing then, there are no crazy cameras like right now.
Ooh.
Imagine how people are recording everything now. The footages were everywhere.
Yes. Do you know what?
Yeah.
They used to, even where I used to work, they used to take photos, and they used to say, anybody knew, they used to say, do not take any photo of Wairimu because she'll kill you. She wants to be I always say it every time somebody will ask me why, I'll be like, I'm going to be the president's wife one day.
Imagine.
So you please, I can't. And they always stuck with that. So they never took videos of me. I maybe they are, but if they are, it's cool. If they're not, it's because of me.
But that's what I'm saying. Even regardless, and understand you're making all these decisions at 18. So I think you did quite well.
Yeah.
But you still knew I can't cross this line.
I know. Yeah.
And that's why nowadays when I'm always saying younger girls, and I understand why you would never find girls, let's say your age, advising girls who are young. Because can they listen to anything?
No, they can't.
Can they listen to anything?
They cannot. Oh, they will. They will.
Aki, guys, please, Aki, this might affect your future. I don't think you're making the right. Do you think they can?
Oh, no, they cannot. It's one of those situations like, oh, you're doing that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. But you cannot. But I also like letting people live their lives. Because people let me live life, and I had fun. I had fun. Wait, I'm saying it like I'm 50. I'm going to die tomorrow.
No. But what I'm saying is you've done quite well, especially considering you're navigating alone.
Yeah,
alone.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, I know 25-year-olds right now who cannot even just buy themselves a meal.
Yeah.
And both, and I'm talking about both guys
Yeah.
and women, and
Yeah.
that's scary.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I'm always telling people like, you really need to understand what it means. Like by the time you're 20,
Yeah.
as much as you want your parents to cushion you or anything, what if something happens to them?
But sometimes I'm grateful for the support system I have. My aunties, my grandma, like our family is very matriarchal, whatever it's called. Women are leaders. Women are always working. Women are nobody's a stay-at-home mom in my family.
Really?
Nobody's just people are having kids and going back to work.
But
Everybody's
because they enjoy
driving.
it, or they
No,
just like-
because they enjoy it. Because we cannot fathom a man doing everything.
No.
You know?
Is it because they enjoy it, or is it because they've been disappointed with their men enough times?
No, because my grandma and my grandpa, epitome of what marriage is.
They're together.
They are together till date, still help each other. So it's not disappointment in any way.
No. I'm just asking because,
Yeah.
now when somebody's talking about something on the podcast, I just have to clarify that.
Yeah.
Because there are people who are coming from a place like, me can never rely on a man.
No. Yeah.
But you know how strong that is. Imagine you're getting your own bag, I'm getting my own bag.
Yeah.
You know how unstoppable we can be.
Oh, no. I see it with my aunties. I see it with my mom.
Unstoppable.
Do you know there's not one time I've gone to my mom and told her like, Mom, I need this, and then they were like, go ask him. Your dad. Like, and then he says no. When I come back, my mom was like, okay, ndio chukua.
But you see, and it's just
it's not an option where if the male figure in the family says no, now everybody goes under the bed.
I got you.
Please, my aunties, my grandma. What you mean? My grandma is one feisty woman, and so I'm so grateful. I'm forever grateful for the support system I have. Like right now, my auntie, I live with her, and I love her to death, and she's been very constant on like, invest your money.
Your aunt talks about investment?
What you mean? My aunt is buying boards. It's like, when is your salary? When's your salary coming in next?
I love such stories. By the way, I hear such things, I'm just like,
do you know I started investing when I was in like 19, 20, when I first, now everyone was sure, okay, she has a job. We never knew what she was doing.
Yeah, but now we understand.
Yeah. So now we know she has a stable job. My auntie called me. My mom called me. It's like, join the circle. Shout out to Nation Circle. I've been with them for so long. I've been able to do trips with them.
But that's the thing. Just finish what you're saying.
Circles and whatever, and what is all them. So now she wants me to go big. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, you're 25, you're supposed to be in bonds and whatever, all these technical terms, I'm like, okay, auntie. I was like, yeah, it's not okay. So how much you got? How much do you have? Because one thing for me, I like nice things. I like clothes. There's no way you'd ever, if I went out on a date today, I'm buying something new.
You're showing up brand new.
I'm showing up brand new. I love nice things. So that's my weakness. And I'm glad everybody in my family knows that. My mom, my aunties know that. That's my weakness. I'm usually so ready to give up, So that's my weakness, because I don't drink, I don't do all these things, I don't spend my money on anything else. So they always like, oh, so you got money? Okay, you can take this. Go on ahead, and it's the guidance for me. It's the support. That's all I'm trying to say. It's the support I have. And I understand that most people don't have this.
True.
Like the other day I saw on your podcast, someone saying they don't have Americans $1,000, whatever, in their accounts.
50% of Americans don't have $1,000.
Yeah, like that's
crazy.
That's not happening around here. It's freaking crazy.
Yeah.
What do you mean you don't have emergency money, even like $100K?
But that's what I'm saying. You see, the crazy thing about Nisha is like, that's what I'm telling you, like at 25, you're operating in a whole different wavelength.
Yeah.
I know irresponsible people out here. And I keep telling them, like, just need to understand. Yeah. You can keep playing the game like, I'm still young, but understand, when you're young is when you can multitask. You see, like the way you can say, like, somebody can call you, we have a job in around a whole different nini. You'll wake up careful and you'll bounce. You'll be gone.
We know. Because mind you, I have another job that's paying me lots of money.
You'll go.
I am out. I'm going.
But you can only do that when you're young. When you're older, you won't have the same energy or appetite of just waking up and, and let's say maybe you'll have already set up like your own car, space, apartment. So there's things about your place that you just want to go back home to.
Yeah.
And trust me, you won't be moving the same way. You've already probably invested here and there. Those are things that now we call structure.
Exactly.
And it's like saying, when I'm telling you about doing things repeatedly, things like buying bonds, you're just buying consistently.
Yeah.
Because what? Safety net again.
Exactly.
Safety net again, Nisha. Safety net. Listen.
Oh, Lord.
Because you do this because even if you're in a situation with someone, and that's unfortunate because I see like even like young girls falling victim into this. Like when you break up with like a guy, you literally have nothing. You're homeless. You're homeless because you can't even remember the last time you paid a bill or anything. But you've been investing. Like, your coupons start coming in. Your dividends start coming in.
Yeah.
You're good. You can take care of yourself. And now you can make decisions of like choosing what you're passionate about.
Yeah. And it goes back to what I'm saying. Fine, even if you don't have your support system in your family, make good friends. People who you're talking about. You don't always have to be drunk to talk about, stuff.
Trauma bonding.
Trauma bonding and whatnot. Like even the other day, my uncle randomly just talks to me and is like, by the way, unafaa kuanza kubai. I'm like, I'm 25. I'm like, anza kubai apartments Kitengela. I'm like, where the hell is Kitengela? You guys, it's like, just buy stuff.
But they're pushing you.
Yeah.
Pushing people who suggest that.
Yeah.
Have you ever been like a friendship circle where nobody talks about anything meaningful, even progressive in life? They just talk about nonsense.
Yeah.
And then you take a step back. I'm like,
Hey.
yeah, we'll die poor,
know,
all
we'll
of
die
us.
poor.
We'll die poor, all of
Yeah.
us. When we can just exchange, at least just talk about progressing.
Yeah.
Because if I know you as my friend, you're progressing and I'm progressing.
Yeah.
If I ever need your assistance, I can call you.
Exactly.
You can imagine if you have a circle of friends who are like maybe 5 or 6. Can I borrow 100 G's from you? So can I borrow 100 G's from you? Like we've said, 50% of Americans don't have that for their emergency. So, but if I can call you as a friend, it's like, I need 100.
Yeah, and you'll be like,
Yeah.
what is it for? Okay,
So,
cool. Let me give
of
it.
course, you don't give it out immediately because, we have
Yeah,
to be.
of course.
But if I'm your friend, it's like, on
No,
Tuesday, on Tuesday I got you.
If it gets to a point where you can actually call me to
Yeah,
I
it
don't
means-
have to ask. It's like me and my best friend, yeah.
Yeah.
Tumeombana pesa. You've seen that meme? Tumeombana pesa
Yeah.
mpaka we don't know who owes who.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
We don't know who owes who. Me and my best friend are like that. And he's the only person like I know, and it's unfortunate because you are not able to make good friends when you decide to think like that. I don't have friends. I'll be honest, I don't have people like, that's why I like social media.
You don't have bestie.
I don't have all of that. I have just one close friend.
So you're saying, hey, I don't.
I really don't. Because once you start thinking a certain way, then you lose so much,
That's very
Yeah,
true.
mostly
You
I-
will lose
yeah,
a lot of people.
yeah.
Not even a few, a lot of people.
Exactly. Because I'm one person who, like, this weekend I'm going to go out. The next time you're going to see me out.
It will be a while. It'll be a while.
Oh,
It'll be a while.
my goodness.
No, but that's good. And also, because I'm seeing like we already clocked 2 hours by the way. So we need to slow down. We need to wrap it up. But at least now that I know you're in Nairobi,
Yeah.
I can always give you a call.
Yeah.
And I think I even know that road kind of like.
Yeah.
Is it close to the wine shop?
Yes, that's where we go and hang out with my auntie.
Wait, really?
We do. You should come there
The owner of the
sometime.
wine shop is my friend.
Stop, really?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
She's my friend. The next time you're there,
we should do, what's it called? They have the best cheese board there.
I don't like the accompaniment for a wine because I'm not like a wine connoisseur,
Yeah.
but I always go get my bottles from the wine shop.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's so nice.
Because I always go there and then I just ask her like, okay, so which actually the trips I've gone to South Africa for because of wine.
Is it?
Yeah.
I
And
don't, they have, I just like going there and looking at the wine because they have
it's
nice.
such a nice chilled place.
It's
Right?
such a nice place. I only go there to eat their cheese. I can eat cheese for days.
Really.
Yeah, I think it is what is making me fat. But I want to go
You
to
don't,
the
are
gym.
you afraid of like, maybe...
Oh, of course. I'm going to go to
Oh, but
Turkey at some point.
I've seen you always working out. as
Oh,
well.
I love working out. I love working out. I'm scared. You see, that's the thing I'm saying about my mom, like, called me fat a lot of times when I was young. So right now, every time I think I'm fat, like, people are like, oh, you're skinny. You've not seen me. Okay, fine. You're small. You're bigger than me, but like at the same time, No,
You're like,
I have
she was saying
trauma.
that so that you can
No,
take care of yourself.
no, you don't say that to kids.
Why would
I
your
would
mom...
never do
So
that
you
to
think
kids.
she said that to hurt you?
Yeah, constantly.
Is
that's the
is
thing.
this the mom you still saying like,
Yes,
okay,
and
love
I
her,
still
what I
love
mean?
her to death.
She's always welcoming
I
back.
will build her a big
come
house.
on.
I will build her a big house for the record. But yeah, she gave me trauma, and I always tell her.
So that's the trauma that you're talking about.
And there's so much other stuff,
I'll save that for part 3.
Exactly.
I'll save that for part 3. But, I do want to have you just back on the podcast again.
I would love to.
Because especially now that you're in Nairobi, because the other times I was just like, I would want to talk on the phone. But so now she's in a whole different department.
I know.
Even trying to explain to her like,
Yeah.
I'm just like, when she's
And
in Nairobi.
I'm on a more chilled vibe right now. Like this year has been really me taking my time. I've moved around, but I want to leave the country, probably do some other things, but come back. Kenya is beautiful.
Kenya is one of the best countries
to live in.
Yes.
It's so cool. I see
traveling is always good, but you come back home, you're like,
yeah. Like the job I do in Seattle, the few times I can make even almost 1,000 calls in like probably a night or so.
This is the job that you...
the job I'm doing right now. And the people complain so much about the whole situation.
This person, man.
The people complain about the whole situation about living in America, and I'm like, I am in a better off position. Although we earn in dollars, but
it's
people who earn in dollars, we're in a crisis right now.
No, I mean there's of course from 160 to Nini. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
It's a huge difference,
but
man.
It is, but still.
Yeah.
Understand, like the way you said, like go back to my comment section when I told people like, the average salary is Nini. And
I really pray that people I hope just keep on keeping on. It will work out.
But the thing is, these opportunities come to you because you put yourself out there.
Oh yeah, you have to.
You have to put yourself out there. So don't just lock yourself up. Of course, I know you've done that before, but don't lock yourself up and then expect things to happen, because people don't even understand. Maybe you don't even want
Imagine enda hata usimame kwa barabara.
You will get an opportunity will present.
I know.
And I think even for me, like most doors opened for me and through just networking. I haven't been able to just like depend on like one formal job, but like now just because of my networking and just being open to talking to new different people, it has put me in a such better position. That's why I've been able to set up the studio.
I love it.
And just relax.
This studio?
Nice.
Oh,
nice.
To die for. The fact that I was in the production industry, this is literally calling me by its name. It was one of those things that gives you orgasms. Oh, it's so good. Okay. So freaking good.
Okay, Leon, let's not push it. But I understand what you're saying.
But yeah, I swear to God, my producer would have loved this place. So congratulations to you, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So now I do want, let's just wrap it up and then just save the rest for definitely a part 3.
Yeah.
And we can always like, as long as you're free and you want to knock out like an episode, I'm down for it.
I'm also down for it.
Or even just figure something that we can do on a regular.
I would love that.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, I would love that. We would have so much fun. You don't even know. I'm a bomb-ass girl.
I know. But what about when you get bored? How will make sure we spice it up so that you don't get
You
bored?
have to show up differently every time.
I don't have split personality disorder.
Show up differently.
I know what you mean. What you mean. But anyway, so tell the people where they can find you, what else you have going on.
Yeah.
And, I really appreciate you taking your time to come. I really thought, like, I was thinking, like, I know if I reach out to her, she'll be like, but you didn't even delete the video. And then you just said, like,
I'm over it. And I'm glad I got to see that part of me from your podcast.
Right.
It was a young me. I was so dirty and
we
didn't have money.
documented that, though.
And I didn't have money. And he bought me like breakfast and stuff.
Got you.
It was
a nice proper breakfast and everything.
Yeah, I was really suffering, but I still had money.
And I'm dropping you home now.
Okay. Will you?
Yeah, I will.
Okay, I'd like that.
Hey, okay. I tell the people where they can find you.
So yeah, you can find me on my Instagram, Wairimu Mutinda, and then on my TikTok. I love making TikTok videos nowadays, Wairimu Mutinda. And also, if you're in Seattle, Washington, you're trying to find a job and whatnot, we are in the healthcare business. We give people we give people jobs there. You know, if you know somebody out there, and there's still, we have a platform of over 10,000 caregivers who we give jobs to. So reach out to me on wairimoimani@gmail.com and we can talk about it. Yeah, if you also like to invest, mostly people in the diaspora, if you want to invest with us, with our company, you can go ahead and do so. Email me, please.
What are some of the investment options diaspora people have?
They can invest back here. So we do the research for them. You know, they can invest in land, properties, a bunch of other things. You know, these guys come up with a lot of things and you're like, oh yeah, we could get into that. You know, I do research for you. I do all the nitty details for you.
So it's just to make sure when they send money, their projects are ongoing.
Yes, and when you send money, you're sending it to me, to the right person.
Yeah, not, relatives at times like, can I see the house now?
Exactly.
Can I see the house? We've had all those stories.
Yes,
but yeah, that's an interesting thing as well, because a lot of diaspora people are always trying to figure out like, okay, so what do I invest in?
Oh, there's so many ways to invest in. So hit me back, hit back at me.
All right, guys. So now we have to say goodbye for sure, because, we still want you to come back next time for another episode.
Exactly.
But thank you so much, Nisha. I wish you nothing but the best. And it was so nice to see you again.
It was so nice to hang out with you again. You're a good sport. You're a cool person.
Thank you.
You're a cool person. And he smells really good.
You heard that, guys, eh? A little grooming goes a long way. But till next time, guys.
Bye.
The Kisscapades Podcast is your gateway to holistic growth and personal transformation. Together we'll unlock the secrets to living a life of health, wealth, love, and happiness. So make sure to tune in every week and join us as we explore the essence of what it means to truly thrive. And lastly, show us some love and support in our social media platforms from Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, basically all the social media platforms that, support podcasting will definitely be there. Even with the short clips and reels, you can find us there. And lastly, don't be shy with feedback, suggestions, or any questions that you might have in regards to the episodes or our podcast. It's the Kisscapades Podcast. Goodbye.
Please.